Can you guys hear me? Can you hear me, Richard?
Can you guys hear me?
Just a second.
Can you hear me, Richard?
Okay. This is my second one actually I ever done. So what do you guys want to talk about? Anybody want to come up? You want to come on, Richard? Catherine, this is my first live stream of yours. This is actually, I did a test one a couple of weeks ago. This is actually my first real live stream. Oh my God. What did I just do? There we go. I'm still learning myself. Okay, Richard, that's fine. I just thought I'd do when I noticed nobody was on doing a live stream today, or tonight. Catherine Pierce, you're new to me? Well, thank you for subscribing to me. I appreciate that. Do you like my jokes, or do you like my wine videos, or what is it that you like about me? I know it ain't my good looks because I don't have any. Hey, Trigger, how you doing? Oh, you like my jokes, huh, Catherine? Molly, how you doing? Anybody wants to come up, just let me know. I'll try to get you up here. I don't know what I'm doing, but I will try to do it. So. That's okay if you haven't seen all my videos. I got a lot of them out there. I can't watch everybody's. I try to watch, as many as I can. And I'm serious. It just isn't physically possible to do it, but I try to watch as many as I can. I'm good, Molly, and you? But, at least I give a valiant effort towards, looking at other people's material. So I do feel that, if you're going to spend the time and subscribe to me, I should at least spend the time and, look at your stuff too. Well, thank you, Catherine. I appreciate that. I don't know if you've seen the new one I did today was a produce haul. I had to go down and pick up some stuff for our hot dog cart. And I stopped at a produce market, and for $16.28, I got a bunch of stuff, like 20 ears of corn and 3 pounds of carrots. It was a good deal. I got a lot of stuff for $16.28. I'm going to have to check that out there, Richard. When I get a chance, I'll check your singing video out again. You got a good voice. How you doing, Cord? That's okay. I spell a lot of stuff wrong, so. I'll try not to bore you guys. I just thought this would be something, to do. There's like I said, there wasn't anybody doing any live streams that I know of. So, or at least anybody that I am subscribed to wasn't doing any. I just see Shoot the Shit just come on live, but I was on before them, so and I didn't see any notification before them. Well, thank you. I'm glad I'm not boring. So. Anybody want to come up? I don't know, maybe I can get Voodoo or... Yeah, it looks like a slow night. Didn't look like anybody was doing anything, but... Oh, maybe Voodoo will come up or whatever to get on. All right, Richard will come on. I'll give him a minute. Hi, Paul. How are you doing? Give me a second. I gotta go get a pen. Okay, Richard, I'm gonna need your Gmail account, your Gmail address for email. Let me see if I can just go through your channel and send it to you. Okay, Richard, you have to go to your homepage or your channel page, and go to your about, and there'll be a message in there for you. I sent it to your page right there on your YouTube page here, buddy. Oh, you're not on your laptop. Okay, let me see. Hold on a second. Okay. Let me see how to do that. Send it to Google Hang. I don't know how to send it to Google Hangouts. Let me just send it. Can I send it to your email? Okay, let me send it to your. Just give me a second, people. Just give me a second. Sorry if I'm boring you. All right, I sent it. You should be getting it. Anybody got anything they want to talk about? Well, okay, you got it? I don't know. What time is he going to be on? 10 o'clock? Paul? Depends on how this goes. If this is a flop, I'll probably go over and get on him. You know, I don't know. How am I doing, Molly? I'm doing okay. My arthritis is kicking up, as you can see. How you doing, Rob Truck? Okay. Well, if things don't go good, I guess we'll probably go to AJ's. But did you, Rob Truck? Did you try to get your wife back to have her join us last night, or what? I still haven't had a chance to look at your channel, but I will. Like I told everybody before, I try to look at everybody's stuff. So I'm not one of them people that say sub me and then I never go and back and talk to you or whatever else. I will try to visit your channel and view your videos and give you comments and thumbs up and all that other good stuff. Like I said before, if you take the time to subscribe to me and watch my stuff, I should take the time for you and watch your stuff too. And I got my hat on from the business, Grab a Dog. I was down in Toledo and some woman asked me if I was a Browns fan, and I said no. She said, "Well, I seen the dog on your head. I was figuring you were a Browns fan." I said, "No, no, I'm not a Browns fan." Yes, drunken one, that is me. Would you like to come on? Thank you, Paul. We got a hot dog cart, and that's what the name of the business is. Grab a dog. Drunken one, would you like to come on? Anybody like to come on? All right, Richard, how you doing, man?
What's going on, my man?
Oh, not much. Not much.
I could barely hear you.
How about this? You hear me now?
It might be my phone. Send it like you was gonna do it the first time. I'm on my laptop now.
Should be right there in your on your about on your YouTube page.
Okay, I'm at the about, but I don't see. Let's see. So dark in here.
Go,
Turn this light on. Let's see.
go to your about.
Okay, I'm right here by about.
Okay, hit the about,
Okay.
and then it should pop up and it should say you have a message.
Oh, I don't. Let's see.
Or go to your community.
Oh, community, huh?
Or go to community and then look under messages.
Okay. I'm new at this too, buddy.
I know.
Let's see. All right. Come on. Home.
You want in, K-Dog?
What's that?
I got another subscriber, K-Dog, I think wants to come on too.
Oh. Let's see. I don't know why. Because I'm on my phone. That's why I've been having problems with that.
Well, you probably can check
let
your
me try to find it.
Your Gmail too, and still just take it off from that onto your laptop.
Hold on, give me a second.
Okay. Okay, Dog, did you want to come up? I won't take a personal drunken one. I know you're tired. I've seen your videos. I hope I didn't lose Richard forever. I'm going to check out Rock Truck Rob's page while we're doing this. I know he drives a rock truck at a gold mine. How you doing, Belle? Oh, I'm gonna have to watch these rock truck. You're doing the Vlogtober. Pretty neat. I'm trying to learn how to get people to come on here, Bill. Just bear with me for a minute. I'm going to have to watch those rock truck. It looks pretty interesting. I was going to do it myself when I heard about it, and I don't know. It's one thing led to another, and I didn't. So you're there. All right.
Yeah, I'm doing this too, buddy.
So, I've been on YouTube for a long time. It's just I just started doing stuff the 19th or no 16th of August. So I'm just a newbie at it myself.
Yeah. So what was your day like today?
I went down and picked up some stuff for the hot dog cart, and then I went to a produce place and I bought, I don't know, you gotta watch my video, but I bought a whole shitload of stuff for $16.28, and yeah, I thought I did really good. So it's like printing your own money when you can save money like that. So
Yeah, absolutely.
how was your day? Just get out of work?
Oh yeah, I had a long day. I worked as a hydraulic mechanic.
Yeah.
About
I was a garbage man for the longest time, so I know all about hydraulics.
Really cool. I've been doing it for 27 years.
You rebuild the cylinders?
Yeah, cylinders, pumps, jacks, anything hydraulic. I like to stick to cylinders though,
Oh yeah, it's a lot. You start building them spool valves and stuff like that. That sucks. So,
Yeah, I had to do a Bobcat today.
yeah.
Yeah. I don't really like to go into the electrical valves and all that. I like, I like to do the cylinders strictly,
Thanks, Bell, for the compliment on my produce haul. I was down there. I was out in Massachusetts, and I was running a garbage truck there, and a guy come over, and I had a mechanic come out because I wasn't getting the compaction like I should,
Yeah.
He come out and brought in a screwdriver and a 9/16 wrench, and he started adjusting a screw valve on the valve body. He said, "There you go."
Come on.
I had to call him. Damn near blew the tailgate off his packing so hard.
No kidding.
Yeah. Oh yeah.
Wow. Yeah, we of course now we got to watch out for this storm that's fixing to get into the Gulf.
Right.
Tropical storm Nate. So
Yeah. I bet you guys got plywood sitting around the house all year long, don't you?
yeah, but I tell you what, I done got to the point, you know what? I'm not boarding my house up, bro. It's so much work, man.
Oh yeah.
So I got insurance, so whatever happens, happens.
Well, most all your windows and stuff are hurricane resistant. Anything now down here?
Yeah. We don't. The main thing over here is the power. I mean, you could sneeze and lose power over here. So when you talk about hurricane winds, it's like, whoa, you could be out. I was out for 14 days on a tropical storm, Isaac.
Yeah.
14 days. I was running on a generator.
Huh.
Miserable, man.
Hey, Molly, Crazy Gordon. I was in Bellerica, Haverhill, Peabody, Lynn, the City of Sin, and Boston, Massachusetts. I work in Adrian, Michigan, and we had a company out there in Massachusetts, and they couldn't get anybody to work for them. They were paying the same amount of money that McDonald's was paying people to flip hamburgers, so people were going to work for McDonald's instead of the garbage company. So they'd fly me out. This was back in 87, 88, 87, I think. And they'd fly me out there, fly me back, fly me out there, and fly me back.
Wow.
Stay out for 2 weeks, come home for a weekend, go back out for 2 weeks.
Huh. How you doing, drunken nun?
I bet his job has its up and downs. Yeah, it does.
Absolutely. Tell me what job don't.
Hi, Texas Little Star. How are you? Anybody want to come on?
Texas said he's good.
Yeah, she's good. Yeah, we're twins. You know,
What's that?
we're twins. Me
You're
and Texas.
twin? Oh yeah?
Yeah, yeah, we were born on the same day, same year.
Cool.
Yeah.
Huh. What you an hour ahead of me or behind?
Right now it is 9:19 at my place.
Okay, yeah, you're an hour ahead of me. It's 8:19. I'm just kind of glancing at the Tampa Bay and the New England game there. 3-0.
Okay, Texas, I'm gonna put this in your message on your about page because that's the only way I know how to do it. Okay.
Drunken Nun says he'll come on.
All right. I'll put it on your about page too there, drunken one.
Hey, that's what I said at first, Drunken One.
That's what it is, the drunken one.
Okay. So where you said you live?
I live in Adrian, Michigan.
Oh, okay. My buddy lives over there, Scott King. He's from Michigan. I'm not sure where though.
Yeah. Okay, drunken one. Let me get back to you.
Hello, Andrew.
We'll get this party started.
There you go.
Yeah.
I guarantee it'll be a lot mellow than AJ's.
Hello.
How you doing, Texas?
I am doing good. I ain't not showing my face because I don't need these morons to sit there and start harassing.
I hear you.
So, AJ said he's not going live tonight because he needs to catch up on sleep.
Yeah, he hadn't been to sleep for like 3 days or something like that. So,
Yeah.
but then again, he's young, so yeah, he can go without sleep.
He fooled me. I thought he was a lot older than 44.
That's just because he was rode hard and put away wet, Richard.
He definitely fooled me, buddy.
Hello, Andrew, Molly, Drunken One. Don't be late for Bell. What a ball.
Don't be late for the ball bell.
Too long of a name.
Yeah, I know it.
Shablam!
What's going on, bro?
I just narrowed it down to don't be late.
I know, right? Yeah, well, I wasn't going to get on, but I got a couple beers to drink. I stayed up till like 4 o'clock last night, playing with y'all yahoos, and and had to work at 7. So, yeah, I'm running on 2 cylinders, but I had a couple of beers to drink before I get a shower and Betty bye. I got to work again tomorrow.
Yeah, you were born in the summer of '69, so you're still young.
Yeah, it was summer '69. Very good. Good memory. Yes, sir. Yes, very true. Yeah, yeah, but 3 hours sleep isn't good. 6 is plenty. Actually, 6 is plenty, but 3 is just not enough.
Thanks, Andrew.
What?
I'm gonna go get my headphones there, Iron Dog.
Okay, man.
I tried calling the truce with them. Hopefully they take it. If not, oh well. I'm not going to bother with them anymore.
Yeah, there's been so much drama over that stuff, and it's aggravating. The hard part is ignoring them, but that's what we need to do. Because, I mean, it's like the bully at school or wherever, you know, that pokes you. And if they poke you and you get pissed off, then they're going to do it again. And then they're going to show their buddies, look, if I poke her, she'll get pissed off. And then it becomes a big game. So
yeah, but see, the bully in school, like you're always taught. See, I never fought in school. I was picked on from 2nd grade all the way through high school.
Mhm.
But like the saying is, with the bully in school, you go for the biggest person, knock their ass out, and then nobody fucks with you after that.
Well, no, I so agree. But, yeah, I mean, just The thing is, the trolls, it's not just like they can put just evil things in your comments and kind of make you mad, but some of these idiots are pretty damn smart, and they can come and mess with your computer a bunch.
Oh,
And that's what happened to me, and so I try not to be in those groups.
Well, somebody
And
put me into giving my phone number yesterday, saying they weren't a troll. They weren't on their regular channel. But the first day when they started harassing AJ, and I was on their page, I sat there and I got names, their real names on some of them. And I put two and two together. I'm like, are you part of the troll channel? And they're like, yeah, that's what we need to talk about. And they were trying to like get me to give the phone number and call them on Hangouts. And I'm like, I'm not stupid. They're saying that it was a loop. That's what knocked you guys out the other day. That there's some like type of loop that they connect to the Hangout. And that's how they did that.
yeah, because they come up with said AJ's Adventures, and then wham, we were gone.
Yeah. Yeah, it's right. I know what group they're from. It was on a different channel. I forgot who it was, to be honest. And so I just popped out the chat that they had going in their room. And yeah, they're all just, that's all they do. It's a group of people who do nothing but troll live streams, especially. And so just it doesn't take but a second for somebody to pop up that link in the chat, and wham, everybody's got it. And people, the undesirables have it, and it's really a shame it has to be that way. They really need to find something else to do. But in my opinion, it is a form of harassment or terrorism. It brings ill feelings. It brings a sense of terror, although it's not spooky. The worst thing they can do is wreck your computer, and then it gets into a monetary value. Then you got to try to get somebody to fix your computer. So, in my opinion, I think it's a form of terrorism. I think it's crap, and they need to get out of their mother's basement and find something to do.
There you go.
Nothing else better to do.
Exactly. Really, I mean, just go put those skills to work somewhere. Somebody would really enjoy the fact that you know how to crack codes or whatever they do to be able to get into these things, or the bots or whatever they're doing. I don't know exactly, but
yeah, I tell my son he wants to go on live stream it with his little gaming. That's fine and dandy, but you got to watch what you say, and who you're talking to. I made it clear to him, keep it clean.
Yeah. Well, I used to try to sub to everybody that I seen, or everybody I could come in contact with. Anymore, I'm going to look and see how many subs do they have. Do they have any videos or whatever? Which and it kind of sucks for the guys who are just getting in and maybe stumbled on my channel. So they maybe never put out a video, and that's understandable. And so they probably wouldn't have any subs. But I mean, and so of course they don't have about pages that you can tell when they started, and so I try to stay away from those folks, But like I said, it's not fair to the ones that are just starting out and trying to learn what we're doing and do what we're doing. But I mean, you just got to do what you got to do. It sucks like that.
Yep.
I mean, as you can see in the chat, I'm a moderator on most channels because everybody trusts me. I'm just a good old guy that doesn't cause any trouble, and you don't know who's trolling, you don't know who isn't. Obviously, if somebody's throwing up the N-word, or there's just you can tell if they're very disrespectful, then yeah, I'll get rid of them. But I try to give everybody a fair shake, but you just don't know, when is enough. Okay, I'm sorry, I'm done.
Right.
Sorry, got a little rant there.
It's all good, brother.
Grape wine the other day, there, drunken one. I don't know if you knew that or not.
What's that now? I'm sorry.
I bottled up my grape wine the other day.
Oh, you're right. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Yeah, that's cool.
I got 18 bottles of grape wine out of that one day.
Nice.
Oh, yeah.
18 like 12-ounce bottles, the 330 mil.
No, the 18-ounce regular wine bottle.
Oh, okay, nice. Wow.
Yeah.
You must have had quite a bit then.
It was almost 5 gallons, 4.5 gallons, something like that.
Wow. Yeah, I need to do another big batch myself. I've still got some bottled up. It didn't ferment down as much as it should have, I don't think, because it's really sweet. I mean, it's not bad. It would probably be better maybe if it were mixed with like some Sprite or 7-Up or something like that to kind of cut the sweetness a bit. The alcohol is there, but it's still pretty sweet.
Yeah.
I'm not sure what happened.
What kind was
I'm not sure what happened. What's that?
it? What kind was it?
Oh, some cranberry.
Well, see, now wait a minute. The cranberry, I made two different kinds. I made a tart cranberry and I made a sweet cranberry. And the sweet cranberry that's like paradise in a bottle, man. That stuff is excellent.
Well, yeah, it's not bad. It's just really sweet. I like it maybe just a little more, a little less sweet, a little more dry, or even being dry. That would be all right.
You can put that's what I would do. Or
put what in there?
I'd give it a shot of tonic water or a shot of Sprite or something like that.
Exactly. Yeah, and that cut the sweetness a bit. I think. Yeah, that'd be all right. I'm almost tempted to take just because I packaged it in. I think they're 16-ounce bottles is all. They're the swing top bottles, like the Grosh bottles, something like that. I told it that way to make the story easier. Now my wife got me a whole case of those swing top bottles, and I think they're 16 ounces. I'm tempted to take a couple, 3 of them, and put them back in a something to ferment them in, because they're still sterile, they're still clean and good, and maybe throw some good champagne yeast in there and see if it won't bring it down some more. I'm not necessarily trying to bump up the alcohol. I'm just trying to get rid of the sweetness. But I mean, with one comes the other. But yeah, I'm just trying to get rid of the sweetness a little bit.
Well, you can take some yeast and just re-ferment it, go through a second draw on it, or unless you.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Get some champagne yeast, because the champagne yeast will it'll take the higher ABV. It'll take the higher alcohol. It doesn't peter out and fall out as like a normal like brewing yeast or especially bread yeast would.
I just know how to drink it.
Yeah, there you go.
I keep it. Yeah. Keep it simple. Y'all can make it.
It's really it can be as nerdy as you make it. Otherwise, it's pretty easy. It's not too difficult. I've got a total of 20 gallons that's going right now. One has actually been, it's a beer, and usually beer is done fermenting in about a week. One of the 2 5-gallon buckets of this one style has quit fermenting, and the other one is still plugging along, and I'm not sure why. It's been over a month. It's been, what's today, the 5th? It's been a month and almost 2 weeks now, and that's really odd because usually it's done fermenting in a week. Then you let it settle for a week, and then you put it in bottles with a little more priming sugar, and it'll get carbonated in about a week. So but I don't know what happened to this. That's a premium American lager, is the one going really slow, and then the other one is like it's a dry stout, like a Guinness clone, and it's a very dark, really earthy beer, and then it's doing okay. It's going like it should. I'm not sure what happened to that other one though.
I'm still trying to catch up on other people's channels to look at least some of their videos. You one of them. What do you mainly put on your channels?
Mainly like brewing and beer brewing. I do a little making jerky, some gardening, pretty much
cool.
This and that, but I'll type something in the chat, and that way it'll be easier to find me.
Okay, cool.
Yeah, come on by, and if you like it, great. If you don't, please don't unsubscribe. Just don't get the notifications. You don't have to watch it if you don't like, but don't unsubscribe.
Right. No, you don't have to worry about me doing that.
Okay.
If I'm,
you have a channel also.
Yeah, well, I have a lot of drone videos.
Okay, type something in there. I'd have to check it out. I don't know much about drones, but
they're pretty entertaining. I do a lot of. It takes me good. I spend a lot of time because I do a lot of good editing.
Okay, great.
Yeah, also Sting's drunken one.
I think I'm subscribed to a couple of people who do the drone thing.
Well, mine will be recognizable. I promise you.
How you
Okay.
doing, Dad?
I also do a little karaoke. I got some karaoke videos up too.
Oh, nice.
Hey,
right.
Drunken Man,
Yes, sir.
you gotta put you a banner up that says Sparky.
I'll do that. Yeah, like I said, I'm sorry. I'm running off of just 2 cylinders today. Usually I'm the V10 Viper. You know, I'm just not running so quick today. Yeah, y'all can call me Sparky.
Hello, Dustin Cobb.
My brother was a construction worker, and he said, "Yeah, them electricians, we just call them Sparky."
Yeah, exactly. And yours is blue, so I'll make mine yellow. There you go. And see if it works tonight. Woo, all right. Sometimes it does, sometimes it doesn't. Does it just
Hey,
say
Andrew.
V? Did it not do the rest of it?
That's Andrew Hondo. Hondo, how you say that?
Hondo.
Yeah, if you like drones, my man, go check my channel. I think you'll like them.
Yes, I did. Thank you.
Oh, there it is. All right.
Hey, Richard, type something down there in the chat so they can find you, you know, if you want.
Okay. Let's see. Actually, I got my phone right here. I can, because I got the chat open on the phone and the video on the computer. I'm a rookie.
Oh, that's all good. Hey, you're getting there. You're getting it sorted. So yeah,
I wonder if I guess I could copy and paste, huh? How would I do that? Paste
On
my
your
channel right there.
on your phone. I'm not sure. Oh no, you don't have to do that. Just type something in the chat.
Yeah. Actually, it's just my name. That's my channel. My name.
Okay. Oh, you're Dustin.
No.
No, he's
Richard.
Just type anything in the chat. Just type anything, or just it could be garbled. Just type something in there, and then from there there's the 3 little dots beside, and we'll be able to go and find your channel.
Okay, I'm gonna put my name in there.
Okay. Yeah, just any old thing in that external chat, and then from there we can click on the 3 dots beside where it gives us options to go to your channel or report you. And of course, we don't want to do that.
Hey, Dustin, where do you live at to be picking cotton? I'm assuming down south. There you go, Richard. Your thing.
Cotton picker. Eh? It's not coming through yet. It should, or it will.
Yeah, it's up there.
It's taking a while to get to Texas, I guess.
You live in Texas too, huh, bud?
Yes, sir. Yeah. I live about 40 miles north of Houston.
Did you get any bad
Oh no!
flooding over there?
Luckily enough, it was all south of us. We were flooded into the neighborhood because it rained for 5 days, but 4 or 5 days, whatever it was. But yeah, we didn't have any troubles, all in all.
Wow.
Yeah, they got it pretty hard in Houston, and then what was the other one? Anyway, yeah, they got it pretty hard down there where it first comes to shore. And you're Andrew, right? What's your name, dude? I see Dustin.
Richard.
Richard. Why is your name not showing up there? Oh, Richard. I got you. I'm sorry. Wow. Jeez.
Rock truck Rob.
Oh, you're
Thank
doing.
you,
I'm already subscribed to you. You have 1.1 thousand viewers. I don't know when I subbed you, but I've subbed you, and the notification bell's on. I'm already there. All right. Sweet.
The same night that they come in and took us all out of the room. Remember?
No,
Yeah,
but okay.
That's true. Yeah, I thought I broke y'all conversation.
Oh yeah, those idiots. Golly.
And that hit everybody, huh?
Yeah. I was the last one out of the room for some reason. It just kept me in until, you know.
Wow.
Oh, I do remember that one. Yeah, I do remember that one because I clicked back in and you were indeed the only person there, but it wouldn't let me in for some reason.
Right.
Yeah, I do remember that. Yeah. Yeah, they've come into my. I don't usually do hangouts very often, but yeah, they came in and knocked me out, and then I just picked everybody else out one by one.
Yeah.
Wow.
I did a little video about it. Something about troll something. I forgot what I called it, but yeah, it's in the mix.
How you doing, Frugal Farmer?
See, everybody else I kind of recognize in here. I subbed Rock Truck Rob.
Tongue twister. Rock Truck Rob.
Yeah. Rock Rob.
Yeah, say that one fast.
He drives a rock. He drives a rock truck at a gold mine up in Ontario.
That's awesome. Oh yeah, that sounds right up my alley.
Too bad you couldn't take your work home with you, huh?
Exactly. Yeah, I'm subbed to Frugal Farmer also. It's a good channel.
Yeah.
Trolls, Keith. No, I'm not the troll. I visit a lot of channels, but I won't. I don't hang out and not be noticed, and I'm not a lurker, I think is what they're calling them anymore. And I don't know how to corrupt somebody's computer. I wouldn't if I knew how even. I'm not that guy.
You remember when Yahoo had chat?
When what now?
Yeah.
Yahoo had chat.
Yeah.
They used to have the blue room. Yeah. And what you do is there was a bunch of hackers would have this room, and as soon as you click into that, they'd all gang on you. They'd put your screen, the blue screen of death and everything, you know. It'd take you hours to get your computer back online.
Right. That's pretty much how they did me. My computer didn't shut down well that night, and it didn't come up well the next day. And I went back and did the restore thing, and it didn't work. So I went further back in time to restore. It didn't work, and so I went through all those options until there was no options. And then I ended up having to like reset the whole damn thing and tell it, okay, I am this person on Hotmail. I am this person on Gmail. And I had to go back through and just act like it was a brand new stinking computer. It's just like, well, what language do you speak? You know, I went that far back with the whole thing. It's like, holy crap. And then a lot of stuff didn't come back up. I was lucky enough to, I got with my computer nerd buddy, and he got my editing program back. So I am so very pleased about that. But there's a lot of things missing. And he says, dude, your computer's all messed up. I said, that's what I was telling you. He said, well, we're going to hook you up. He said, we're going to get rid of your C drive, and we're going to put a solid state drive in that thing. He told me about it. He says it's like pretty much like a memory card, and there is no spinning disk. And he says, you will be amazed at how your computer runs after that. Huh. When your computer nerd buddy says that, it's pretty impressive. You know?
Yeah. I run Windows 10.
Yeah, I'm on Windows 10. My girlie got me a computer. I don't game, but she got me like a gaming type computer.
So it's really fast.
It's got some really again, I don't know a lot about it, but my computer nerd buddy said, man, the processors that are in there are awesome. He said it's got a video card or chip or whatever it is. And he said, you got a really nice computer. And I was like, whoa, hey, that's great.
Yeah, if you got it for gaming, your computer's fast, you know?
Yeah, and I don't game. I mean, I barely even hear the fan blow on this thing. Only when I'm rendering videos that I even hear the fan blow, and it's not even very loud. So it's an Asus Republic of Gamers or something. But again, I don't game. I don't know nothing about it. I'd like to get a game just to be able to look at the graphics and see what it can do, but I'm not. Again, I don't play the games, but I'd like to at least challenge the thing.
Yeah.
Oh, computer game would turn on, sound like a jet engine going off.
That's why my whole desktop is. Yeah, that's. Yeah, you stand in front of it and turn the propeller.
Put pepper rocks on everything on the desk.
Yeah, right. Everything's shaking like the like the dryer, or like the washers in spin mode or whatever.
Yeah, when I do my when I edit the videos with my computer, I can't actually render what my camera puts out 2K because the computer is so slow. You know, it would take me hours. So I'd use basic 1080/60 and it works
Yeah,
fabulous. You know.
yeah. Okay, okay.
Besides that, not too many people can watch a 4K video. You know.
And I think YouTube knocks it down anyway to a certain,
Yes.
to a
Yes.
certain thing. So yeah, I've got the Sony Vegas Pro 13, and I've been watching some videos because I had it before and I had it set and it was working fine, but it lost all my render settings, and so I'm going back through and looking at some videos and trying to get those same settings I had back on it. It would take a while to render, but it always looked pretty good. And I mean, it wasn't amazing, but it always looked pretty good. And I think I'm doing that same thing, the 1080 by something, whatever, and then the 60 frames.
Yeah.
I think I'm doing that thing.
If you're gonna do
Project.
yeah, I see that, huh?
Yeah, he said he subbed me. Dude, I have been on his channel a zillion times. I thought he's always been subbed to me. Well, thanks, Project Dorton.
I asked him if he wanted to come on. He said he's in bed naked. I said, never mind.
Yeah, him and Doug, yeah, they always I'm always on their chat. What do you mean you just now subbed me? Well, gee, thanks, buddy.
Are you laying in bed naked with Doug? I hope not.
Maybe.
Oh yeah, that's probably what he's thinking.
They've been hanging out a bunch together anymore, or lately.
He said he subbed you long ago.
Oh, okay, well, that's what I thought. Now, if you had to resub, then I can understand that, because we've all had those issues. It's like, I haven't heard from so-and-so in a while. Now, I know I'm subbed, and you go there, and either you're unsubbed or you're not. The bell hadn't been rung. It's YouTube's been doing that to everybody.
I know, man.
It's like, you too? Yeah, you too. And then lately, it's well, we found some videos that you can't monetize now. It's like,
what?
Dude, I've had these are like 6-month-old videos, and you're just now saying this? What? Yeah.
You kidding me? What?
No, if you haven't gotten hit with that yet, you get ready for it. They got me like different videos.
I'm really not worrying about monetizing my videos. I barely got enough time to keep up with. You know, it's just a little second hobby I enjoy doing. I'm not trying to make no money off of it. You know.
Yeah, me neither. I mean, if it pans out to where there's a little money involved, that's cool. But
yeah,
I don't see anything out of it. It's more like a video diary. That's why I do it. A video diary. That way, I can go back and look at it later from anywhere. You know.
In fact, if it is making money, I don't know, because I don't think I even have an account for them to even send me anything. So I don't know.
Oh, you don't do the AdSense thing. It's not monetized. You don't do any monetization.
I have them monetized. There are ads in my videos, but as far as how do you get paid for them, I have no clue. You know, I don't even know.
I gotta go. If I can, I'll be back on afterwards. But
All right,
yes,
Texas. It was nice meeting you.
I'm sorry we didn't let you speak.
No, I wasn't even in here. I told you that I'd be right back, but I had to go do some stuff, and I have to take and then I'll be back possibly.
All right.
Okay.
Thank you.
So if I can, I get back in time, I'll come back on.
Okay.
All right, later.
Bye.
Take care.
Andrew, you saying you can upload to YouTube 4K or you can't upload?
You can't edit 4K.
Edit the ultra videos.
I have no idea what that's about.
I don't either. Yeah, this is my high-tech camera right here. It is nothing fancy. It's a little Samsung from years gone by. It was a hand-me-down thing. It says HD, and it does that 1280 by 720 HD recording is what it says on there. It doesn't have to be too awfully fancy. Is that it? Okay, yeah. I've done some of that. Yeah, I've got a S5. I got an S5, an older model Samsung. Look at your cracked screen.
Jeez.
I got Samsung, and I tell you what, it shoots some pretty good video. My last one that I did that that camping one or whatever. I was out in the woods there. That was done off my phone, and I think it looks okay. You know.
Yeah.
It looks all right. Yeah, it looks all right. I've been pleased with that.
Yeah, I'm pleased with my iPhone's camera. It's got an amazing footage.
Exactly. And I mean, because YouTube is knocking down the quality anyway, to where they can utilize it better. It doesn't make a difference how badass you send it to them. If they knock it down to a different format or different whatever. Again, I'm not real versed with a lot of this stuff, but if they knock it down,
you're not going to get the 100% 4K.
Exactly. Yeah, you can drive a Ferrari, but they're going to put you in a Chevrolet to put it on the screen. So it doesn't make a difference.
Right.
And no matter how cool your camera and editing and all that is, if you don't have decent content, then nobody's going to watch you anyway. So,
that's it. Make sure you check out one of mine.
Okay. No, I'm not sure when the last time you put up a video, but yeah, I seen that I am definitely subscribed and the notification bell is on. So I'll have to next time you put out one, I'll be sure to look at it.
Hopefully you wasn't looking at the wrong name, huh?
No. I think we got that now. No, you're the. Yeah. Let me go back through it. I'll find your name again. Right.
I'm not Dustin.
Right. You're the Richard Paul Zanano. Yeah, that guy.
Palmisano.
Yes, sir. Like you said, Palmisano.
Yep. Palmisano. Iron Dog, you're probably the only one that's gonna know how to say my last name, buddy.
Yeah, no, I got you. Oh, you put out one just 2 hours ago. Right. Oh, it's probably somewhere. I have so many things I haven't watched. I mean, so very honest.
That's cool. That's okay, man.
Yeah, I am sub to everybody and their grandmother.
I can't watch everybody's videos either. I try to keep up the ones that comment back.
Exactly. And the shame is doing these live streams. I'm still not watching those damn videos. I'm still not spending time watching the videos.
You know what I did today, Richard?
What you did?
I went cruising through YouTube looking for the drunken one because I hadn't seen him in so long. I thought he fell off the face of the earth, so I had to find a video of his and comment to see if he'd comment back. Then he did, so I knew he was still alive.
Oh no! Something. If you didn't know, just go to YouTube and type in your name, and then maybe put a filter on it. So, okay, what it's going to do is of course, it's going to pull up your videos, but it's also going to pull up any videos that has your name in it. You'll find maybe like shout outs and stuff that you didn't realize you might have missed, that somebody gave you a shout out. If it's been put anywhere in their description, it'll find your name. It seems silly, but yeah, just go to the search bar and type in your title, and then it's like I said, you'll find things that you probably didn't put out yourself, that you didn't create, but maybe somebody shouted you out and you missed their video. I do that all the time.
What you said?
I said, hi, Mrs. Palmisano.
Oh, she ran by without her knowing?
She did, too.
He said, hi, Mrs. Palmisano.
Oh. I was in the background?
Yeah.
There she is. Now, drunken one, so if I type in my name, asshole, it'll probably come up then, right?
Well, maybe if somebody typed it that way. Yeah, it's really weird that, I mean, but it makes sense. I mean, if you're in anybody's anybody's description, or I mean, the what do you call it? The thing down there at the bottom, oh, I'm not working well. In their what you call it? The right below when you. Yes, sir. I am so sorry.
Description, you mean?
Yeah, descriptions or whatever. Maybe they put your link or something in there. It'll pop up. Yeah, give it a try. And I do it often enough that you can also use the filters and say, okay, I do within the last week or the last month or whatever, and then it's not giving you just so much to look at.
Right.
But I swear it works. I forgot who told me that, and I started doing it, and yeah, you'd be surprised, and maybe you missed that video that somebody had given you a little shout or given you a thumbs up, or I don't know that it goes through everything they say in the video. It's not like that, but I think that if they've typed it in there,
Right.
if it's been actually typed in, that it works.
Now, I know you've seen it, my smell and lumber joke, right, Richard?
Yes, this morning.
Drunken One, you have to watch my smelling lumber joke.
Okay. Oh yeah. I know you do quite a few jokes actually. Yes.
Dustin, let's see, I'm trying to read this. I was monetizing my content, then YouTube came up with the 10,000 lifetime views limit first.
Yep. Yeah, they changed it. Yeah, I got in before they did that, which kind of sucks. It's like when they had the drinking age at 18, and you're 18, you go, whoa, hell yeah, and then they say, whoop, nope, it's 21 now. And that's I got in when it was you could still. I forgot. I don't think there was much prerequisite you had to have to be able to live stream or to monetize or anything like that. But yeah, now I think it's 10,000 views. And then, of course,
wow.
that super chat is well, I'm sure you have more than that already because you have so many subscribers. But
right.
Yeah, but now, yeah, you got to have 10,000 views. And then for that super chat thing, you have to have 1,000 subs.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, so and they've changed some stuff up, and they won't let you monetize unless I think what is it 100 subs? Do you know Iron Dog by chance? I think it's 100 subs before you can even monetize.
No, well, yeah, that, and you got to be 100 subs before you can live stream too.
Is it okay before you live stream also? Okay, yeah, I see. Yeah, but before I don't think there was any prerequisites. You just get on, you just do whatever, whenever. And when I go to mine, it's got all the smiley faces. I'm all go except for that super chat.
Well, you know what they're doing it for, don't you? Because they get more advertising money for putting all these advertisements on all these channels that aren't getting all these views, but they're still getting some views, and they don't have to pay you nothing until you reach that 10,000 goal.
Oh, I see what you're saying. Right. Because 100 subs you're not going to be anywhere close to 10,000 views.
I got 371 subs right now, and I only got 2,300 views. So
2,300?
Yeah, I'm less than 25% there.
Wow.
I don't know what I got. I think I got 19,500 views. I think. I'm not sure. I don't even keep up with it.
Okay. Do y'all use okay, give me just a second. I started for my brain is not working today, guys. I so apologize. There's options that you can click into, or I think you might have to download it or whatever, and it tells how many people are watching your channel, and it gives you a bunch of analytics stuff. I don't know if y'all are using that or not.
I kind of run through that on my laptop. I really don't understand it. It does give you a lot of information, though. It tells you where at in the country you're getting the most watched. It even comes down to tell you if there's male or female, which percentage is most watching your video.
Exactly. Let me see if I can show you what I'm talking about. Oh, what the hell just happened? Holy mackerel. Okay, here we go. It's Channelytics is what it's called. I think it's something else that you might have to download through, like, I think it's YouTube Buddy. Are you familiar with that at all, YouTube Buddy? Okay, so you might be doing that same kind of thing. Iron Dog, would you click me on the screen? Would you click my box where I can do a screen share?
There you go.
Okay, so for example, you don't mind me showing your numbers, do you?
No.
I'm looking at the wrong one. Hold on just a second. I don't know what just happened there. Oh, like mackerel. Screen share and yeah, it should be. Oh, my bad. That's so me. Okay.
Okay.
Okay. So this is your channel, and then the
Right.
Channelytics is over. So you've done this before. You know about this Channelytics thing.
No,
Through the
I've only did it
Buddy?
through the laptop. This looks different.
Yeah, this is through that YouTube Buddy thing. So
Oh,
so
that is cool, man.
it's showing. Yeah, it'll give you. Okay. So here's your real time count. You have 1,152.
Uh-huh.
In the last 30 days, this shows your views and stuff. Why are
Okay.
people not watching your channel? Wait a second.
I don't know.
Or maybe this has got to be messed up because you're getting views on your videos, aren't you?
Yes.
Okay, I don't know. It just seems like it's not proper. I'm not sure what's happened here.
YouTube's been thrown off with the algorithms and all, man. It's just confusing.
Oh no, I don't know. It's showing you haven't put out any videos in the last 30 days. It's showing
That's wrong.
0 views, obviously, because I mean you can go to your channel and
Yeah.
I don't know what's happened here, and it shows that you haven't increased or decreased in any subs.
That's not right.
No, it's not. Okay, I didn't. Okay, that wowed me. I don't. Right, maybe they didn't get some sleep last night either. I don't know what happened there.
Yeah, that don't add up.
It really doesn't. No, I mean obviously because right here you go to your videos and then so yeah, you've had 41 views on something that was put out 2 hours ago. You got 81 views on something that was put out 6 days ago.
Right.
The Channelytics are not reflecting those numbers whatsoever. Right. Okay. Maybe this thing sucks after all. Yeah. I don't.
No.
I don't.
Well,
It's
I'm
showing
glad you pulled that up.
That you're paying for, they're paying for advertising, you're getting paid for advertising, but they're not paying you for your stuff.
Yes, indeed.
Yeah, but I mean, it should be shown in the Channelytics thing.
That's
You would
crazy.
think it is, but if they're manipulating the numbers, it's not going to. Like the old saying goes here, drunken one, numbers don't lie. Or no, figures don't lie, but liars do figure.
Well,
I know I have a video in there that got 2,000 views. So.
Oh, okay. Right.
Actually, I got 2 of them that hit over 2,000 views.
Sweet.
But yeah, that's not right for sure.
Most popular. Yeah. You have one. No Problem Raceway is 2.3K, and then Manresa.
Manresa.
All right. Yeah, it's got 1.4K, so you got 1,400 on that.
Yeah, so that ain't right. I'm glad you pulled that up, buddy.
Well, those were in the last year, but
right.
sorting by newest, which was in the last 30 days, obviously. Yeah, I mean, there's all these numbers, right? There's 78, 70, 136 on alligator stocks. Right. I don't know. Okay. Maybe that's not so accurate. I mean, I've been using it and it seems legitimate. I don't know.
I'm gonna put out a new video tomorrow. It's gonna be a streaking video. I'm just gonna use a rubber band and a walnut shell to cover myself, and I'm gonna be streaking.
You're gonna lose your channel over that crap. Watch out.
I'll get a whole whopping, oh my God, view.
Abandoned Colombian said he's only been using the analytics through YouTube.com.
Oh, okay.
How accurate is that?
That seems fairly accurate. Something else, I don't know if you, I don't know exactly where to find it, but it's called YouTube Studio, and you can get that on your phone, and that gives you a bunch of analytics itself. If you don't have that one, YouTube Studio, it's going to be on your phone. I don't know if it works on your computer necessarily, but it is on your phone, and it gives you. Let me just click here, and so it gives a bunch of. That's an advertisement. I never did that. They're changing things again. Spot and rasters.
WKZZR Production says that YouTube is behind about 72 hours. Okay.
But yeah, but that's months ago. I mean, I was looking through the whole last months. This is the analytics on the YouTube Studio, and so it's got different different charts and graphs and stuff.
Did
And
you
I'm
have to
looking,
download that on your
yes,
iOS? Okay.
yes, sir.
I'd like to download that one.
Like for example, yeah, this is and this is this will give you all the credentials to everything.
Okay.
Your estimated revenue for the last 28 days was $4.27. But it breaks it all down to where you can kind of get a look at what you've done each day. I'm just blindly clicking on this, and so those, for example, are my subs that I've increased on. And then you can back up and you got estimated revenue, and then likes and dislikes. There's lots and lots of information that it will pull up. It's called YouTube Studio.
But you can only look at yours, right, from your iPhone, or can you look at somebody else's on your?
I think on the iPhone, mine's Samsung, so I'm guessing it works for your Apple product also.
Okay.
But it's yeah, as best I know, it's just for your channel. But it gives you a quick rundown, and it's pretty much real time.
I need to check that out. YouTube Studio. Thanks for the tip, buddy.
Yes, sir, sir.
Apps.
Yeah, it's gonna, like, for example, it's got like watch time in minutes and
That's
stuff
awesome.
like that. I can't read it backward yet, but it tells kind of where you're at.
It looks
Okay,
Arabian.
Does it? Is it backward or something?
No,
Arab. It looked at Arabic.
Okay.
I can read it.
Okay. Yeah, but yeah, check that out.
We'll see you in a little bit.
I'm sorry, I didn't mean to take over your channel.
No, Rock Truck said he'll be back in a few minutes.
All right.
Actually, you got a few viewers there, Iron Dog, huh?
Yeah.
So that's a good thing.
How many? I'm now. I popped out the chat, so I don't see that your channel. How many people are here?
We got 10 people right now.
Okay, that's good. Yeah.
Average. That's decent. I mean.
Yeah. Yeah, I always pop out the chat.
And we thank
everyone. Anything better to do tonight.
And we definitely thank everyone.
Oh yeah. I thank everybody for showing up.
I think I'm subbed to everybody here, so I'm showing the loves. Dustin Cobb, I don't recognize your name. Oh, I'm subbed now.
Hey, Iron Dog, is my name shown on the window where my video is? You know how?
Where you're right now?
Yeah, where you can see me. Does it?
Oh, the bar? No.
Like I have?
Yeah. See, when you're talking, it shows Iron Dog.
Do you know how to do that?
No. How you do that?
Iron Dog, can I give him a crash course on that too?
Well, you only have to do it one time.
Yeah.
You only have to do it one time, though, right?
No.
You gotta do it
every time you get into a chat. Let me show you what I got going here. And share and okay. So we got Iron Dog there. So what you're gonna do is you're gonna go to the toolbox over here on the left-hand side. It's gonna be the green toolbox circle.
Okay. Okay. I wonder if I can do it while you're doing it. I guess I can. All right. I'm gonna try.
Oh yeah. By all means.
Go ahead.
Okay.
Okay.
And you had a window pop up beside you like I got, right? You got the same window over here.
Is that the Hangouts too? Oh, it's pulling up. Oh, I got to choose an account. That ain't right. Let me get off of that. You said the Hangout toolbox, right?
Yeah.
No. Where we're at right now in this screen, just wag your mouse around, and then you've got the option to shut off your mic and your camera.
Yeah.
To the left, you have a toolbar over there, right? It's got the chat and then screen share.
Screen share, showcase.
Right. So you're gonna go down to the tool Hangout toolbox, which is a green circle with a toolbox looking thing in there.
Yep.
Click it.
Okay.
And that should open this window that I have over here. Do you have that window like you see over here?
Okay, it's telling me who Hangout Toolbox needs your permission in order to start.
Oh, agree with that, because this is the first time you've done it. Agree with that. Just go through the motions and let it.
I gotcha.
Okay. Now, does it look like mine? It says lower third.
Allow. It's still okay, there we go.
Okay, still asking.
It's still doing it.
Yeah, I get it. I get it.
Okay, lower third. Yep.
Now, on the lower third, the only part we're going to concentrate on is just this top part. The bottom part that says upload overlay is totally different. We're not going to mess with that. Your display name, are you pleased with the display name it's showing?
Yes. Yep, it's there.
Okay.
So
go to tagline and click that line and put in there what you want it to say. And you can change this at any time. The tagline is below the display name. You just type in whatever you want. And you can reverse those. I could have Village Idiot as the bigger letters and have Sparky or whatever as the tagline.
Okay. And now what?
Then
Just go ahead.
Then go down to the color. Choose a color.
Oh, I got you.
Okay, and then go back up to the lower third where that on and off switch is at, and turn it on.
And click it on. All right, there we go.
Okay.
There you go.
Now it looks backward to you. It's correct to us. This doesn't. Sometimes it works. Sometimes it doesn't. Sometimes it'll work and then it'll quit working. So it's not always going to work. If it does, then
you got me through it, buddy. Thanks a lot.
Now that custom overlay. If you're interested in the custom overlay thing, like if I turn off my camera, it shows my avatar.
Right.
Okay. If you put custom overlay, you can make it look like something else. Whatever you choose for when you turn off your camera, you can make it have something besides your normal avatar, and then and that's that. And so, like every time you get into a chat room, you're going to have to go through and do that same thing. Now, it will remember your display name, and it will remember your tagline. For example, when I
just got to turn it on, right?
You get in there and your tagline, like I just start typing Village VI, and it already pops up and says, "Do you want this one?" And so you just click it and then turn it on. And if it doesn't come on, turn it off, turn it back on. Sometimes you got to jack it off a little bit, you know. Sometimes it works, sometimes it doesn't.
But you got to exit on the toolbox, or that thing will be open on the side still.
Yeah. You can close the toolbox or go back to chat or whatever you want to do. Or if you hit chat twice, the chat goes away over in our little room here.
I got you.
There you go. Now you look like a newscaster.
Red. I just changed it to red. There we go. Okay. So how do
you like in the red? There you go. Yeah, exactly. Yeah, and you can put whatever you want on either. Yeah, you can put drone wizard or whatever for the bottom one, or just whatever you want.
Awesome, thank you, buddy.
Richard,
no problem.
Frank Sinatra.
Frank who? Okay, now I gotta close this. I gotta close this little stupid Hangout toolbar window.
Go to that left toolbar where we got the toolbox and click chat up in the top left corner, the little voice bubble.
Yeah.
And if you click again, that will go away too.
1, 2. Got it.
Yeah.
All right.
Leave whichever light you want to do with that. Yeah, exactly.
All right. Thanks for the course. Thank you.
No problem. Hopefully everybody learned something.
$39.95.
Yeah, right. Right.
Wait, order now, and you can get a second one.
Yeah, right.
There's more.
How to use the control room. Send it to IRONDAWG63.
Yes, indeed.
Nice.
I got a gig tomorrow. They got this thing called First Fridays, and it's downtown. So I got to set up around 3 o'clock in the afternoon. It goes until 9. So hopefully I'll make some money tomorrow.
There you go.
Yeah, pitching hot dogs and slinging sausages.
There you go. You got your kitty box.
Yeah. Yeah.
But look, that's what you gotta do. Make your kitty box noticeable, man. All right. Oh boy. So is everyone still here? I know we probably ignoring the comments.
We're down to 6 viewers. A few of them were left. We're coming back, but
Oh, they probably got bored us with the course.
okay, they'll come back. Because what's not to love, man? What is not to love?
Exactly, buddy. Oh yeah, this is cool. Huh.
Learn something new every day.
Yeah. I never realized too, whenever you're gonna step away for a minute, you know, you can pull that 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 third thing, you put it down in there for it to show, you know, like a
Yeah.
picture or something.
All right, your avatar.
Yeah, the avatar.
Yeah, you can either use the avatar or whatever you want to put on there. It could be just anything. It could be a kid's picture, just whatever you want as another one. So that gives you a custom one. That gives you a custom one.
You got Stay Thirsty, my friends, huh?
Exactly. Right. You know, I had a guy last night. I don't really know the guy. He asked, was I homosexual? And I was like, what? I said, first of all, I have a wrench and I could boot you out of this so much forever. He says, well, he was talking about the guy and the guy that was with me on the avatar thing. I said, obviously, you don't know much. That's the most interesting man in the world. You know?
Exactly.
Thank you, dear.
Hey, drunken man.
Yeah.
Have you
Yes,
ever,
sir.
You ever watch that Dean Martin skit where he's in the bar and I'm trying to think of the guy's name, but I think it's Harry or something. Harold something comes in there, and he's drunker and shit, and he's a pilot. You got to pull it up on YouTube. Just pull up Dean Martin skit, you'll find it.
Okay.
Dean Martin.
Yeah, it's funnier than hell. Dean Martin asks him what he does for the thing. He says, I'm a pilot. And the answer, Dean says, you're a pilot? He said, you fly airplanes too?
I think I've seen some of that. Yeah, I think I've seen some of that because he's like in the airport lounge or whatever.
Yeah, in the bar.
He's just totally trash.
Yeah, right. When'd your plane
I gotta go make a flight. You know, I gotta go fly.
When'd your plane leave? An hour and 45 minutes ago.
Right.
Quit driving. He was a bus driver. He quit driving. It was too dangerous.
Yeah. I was on my way home from work, and I said, "Man, it's too quiet." So I said I had to wake up. So I threw the headphones on. I said, "Let me just do a karaoke song," and I put on some Josh Turner, and just it kept me up. It got me home.
Stick my head out the window like a Labrador.
you gotta get on Brad James's page there, Richard.
Brad James.
Brad James. He's a truck driver, and he does karaoke going down the road.
Really?
Yeah. This guy's good too, because I don't understand why he's not a singer. You know.
Right. There's a lot of people out there like that, man. Like, why are you sitting at home when the man, you know?
But he's got, I don't know, 400 or 500 videos out. So,
wow. Well, I wish I could put out a lot of it. I just don't have the time, man. I'm lucky if I get one a week, dude. I really, you know.
Well, this guy set up his semi as a mobile studio. So
cool.
He sings going down the road, or he sings at the truck stops. And, so. But it's pretty good.
I have to check him out. I'll be right back. I'm going to go pay my water bill.
All right. Well, we got 6 viewers. What do you guys want to talk about?
I was peeking into that Dean Martin thing. Yeah, that's back when there was good humor and it was all genuine and it wasn't vulgar. That was good humor back then.
You're right. I like that stuff.
Oh yeah, that's nostalgia right there. Nostalgia.
You know, like the Carol Burnett show and Mama's Family and all that stuff. That was
Right.
good comedy back then.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I used to love Sanford and Son.
the
I
laugh-
watched the shit out of that. Oh, Sanford and Son.
I got that happens across the street from me every day.
Oh, really?
Yeah, the guy.
Another. I'm sorry. Go
He
ahead.
lives, I got a guy across the street. He does mechanical work and shit. One day he might have 1 or 2 cars, and the next thing you know, he's got 9 or 10 of them lined up down the road, and in his
Right.
yard. And
Right.
whatever they get done with something, they just throw it right on the ground right there, And
Oh, hell.
I think
Yeah.
it's a cross between the Beverly Hillbillies and Sanford and Son.
That's pretty cool. I went to take a whiz and I could still hear y'all talking. That's pretty cool. That's one good thing about the wireless.
Yeah,
Bluetooth.
there you go.
Okay. Yeah.
Sanford and Son, that's my favorite show, man. I still
Yeah,
watch it.
that was a good one. Yeah, we were talking about
I-
like old comics and stuff.
Oh, yeah. Tim Conway.
Oh no, Red Skelton. Red Skelton is the one that yeah. Now that man was stinking hilarious. A bit before my time, but very, very entertaining.
Yes.
Yeah.
Very entertaining. Red Skelton.
He had that Rolls-Can Hardly,
Yeah.
that car
Uh
rolls down one hill, can hardly make it up the next.
huh. Right. Nice.
I like
Hey,
it when
what's
he
up,
used to
Paul?
talk about it. That was funny.
Very, very entertaining. He would change hats and just become a whole different person. It was just awesome. Just
Like
awesome.
Voodoo, he likes Jerry Clower. I like Jerry Clower.
Oh.
Clever, yeah, that's
Oh.
Clean entertainment.
right. Whatever happened to those days?
Yeah, technology took over.
Yup. Jokes got raunchy.
Ledbetter. The Ledbetter Moving Company.
Yeah.
Tampa Bay 7, New England 13. Yeah,
Ouch.
you're right.
Ouch.
Did they play the national anthem?
I didn't catch it. I'm so aggravated with that dude. I don't even wait for the. I just turn it on in the middle of the game, bro.
Right.
I haven't
Yeah.
watched it since that son of a bitch did it last year. I quit
Yeah.
watching. They haven't got enough respect for the men and that serve and protect, men and women that serve and protect, and they don't need my attention either.
Indeed.
That's just like the troops saying, you know what? If somebody's coming to bomb us, I'm gonna just get on one knee. I ain't gonna worry about it. That's what. That's what it makes it feel like.
It really does. Yeah.
Well, you seen my rant, didn't you? That I put up there about the NFL. I don't know if they're ever going to see it, but I called them out. I said, if any one of them pussies that are playing for the NFL want to, tell me any different, you're more than welcome to come on here and video response to that.
I believe I've seen that.
It's face how I feel.
Yeah. Pissed Off Redneck was, yeah, I knew he'd be jumping on that bandwagon right away. Did y'all watch Pissed Off Redneck?
No, I
Who is
haven't.
it?
Pissed Off Redneck?
I think I got him on my channel. Yeah.
You want to research that guy. Yeah, Pissed Off Redneck.
Cool. Pissed off redneck.
Yeah. He's something else. Yeah, just every day is a rant, every day it's a rant. It's good. He just stays pissed off.
Wow. Yeah.
Oh, there's so many people to watch. How about Potty Mouth Granny?
Oh yeah, I got her too. Christ,
Potty Mouth Granny is awesome. She drops the F-bomb in like every sentence. You just have to see it. She's
Wait, I'm gonna write that down. Potty mouth,
Potty
Potty.
Mouth Granny. Yeah, just like it sounds. Yeah, Potty Mouth Granny. If you start typing it in, you've got so many subs that if you start typing it in, it'll find her.
Really?
I don't usually watch people with a lot of subs, but yeah.
You know who she reminds me of?
Who's
She
that?
reminds me of Betty White in the movie Lake Placid when she tells them to go fuck themselves. That's the first time I've ever seen Betty White say that.
Yeah, yeah. Yeah, it's nothing like hearing a little old lady, cussing her ass off. It's a little weird, but I think it's quite entertaining. It's awesome. Because she's so sweet. And she ends each of the shows with, remember, Granny loves you. Oh, yeah, she's a mess. Good times. Good times. Okay, if you got your pen out, you want to get this one down too. It's Moose Knuckle Outdoors. Moose Knuckle Outdoors.
Oh, that guy is funny as shit, man.
Yeah, it's actually a character from another person. The person is a military vet, and he's quite interesting. But his Moose Knuckle character, he's like a Canadian outdoorsman.
Yeah.
And he's just off the hook. He's a lot of fun to watch.
But he's from Jersey. Have you seen that?
It might not be for everybody, but I find it quite amusing.
Did you see the one the other day that he put out about how to protect yourself in the woods from the dangerous animals?
I did, yeah.
In the big.
I think one of his best ones. I think one of his best ones is the chicken sushi video.
Yeah, I like that one.
That's funny. It's a little off the hook. It's a little out there, but it's kind of a.
I like the Gatorade thrown on the side of the road too from the truckers. Look, a trucker left me some Gatorade.
I'm just reading. I'm just reading this comment from a band in Colombia. I did see that. Abandoned. That was Cam Newton. He was doing a interview, and it was a female reporter, and she started asking him stuff like, "What do you think about the routes the guys are running?" And he stood there like, "I'm not used to." He said, "Just like I'm not used to a female reporter asking about routes." Well, anyway, he lost a yoke plate count, whatever. They dropped him.
Yeah, I heard about that on the radio this morning. Right, he just kind of played her off like she wasn't because she was female. Yeah, I heard about that on the radio this morning. It
was so childish the way he said it too.
Yeah, good, right. I'm not used to a female asking me about routes.
Routes.
Something like that. Well, yeah, I do that right, but it was something like that. But it was very degrading the way that he said it.
I call him Scam Newton, not Cam Newton.
Yeah.
He's in our division, so with the Saints, so of course I don't like him.
Well, look at Jabril Peppers. He had everything going for him in Michigan. Then he went and signed with the Browns. Why in the hell would you sign with the worst team in the league?
Yeah, well, it's all about money today with everything, man. The almighty dollar. That's what's wrong with the world today, man.
Yeah. Yeah, but if your team ain't no good after a while, you become no good and you ain't gonna get no contract.
Yeah. That's why NFL teams don't stay good. They every year. Well, not every year, but when their contract is up, it's like, how much you're gonna pay me, I'll stay. If not, I'm going somewhere else. They playing just for the money and not, from the heart.
Right.
That's what I said. I said these guys think they're irreplaceable. Shit, for everyone that thinks they're irreplaceable, there's 25 college kids that play football that would take their place and do a better job.
Yeah, it's a shame they're playing a sport that you would think that they love because they're good.
The love of the game, just like the movie. For the love of the game,
To make a good wage is something. That's the way it should be. Because you're the best of what is out there to do this. But when they're getting paid millions and millions of dollars, whether they get off the bench or not, I mean, that's just insane.
That's crazy, dude.
Then they have all the endorsements and all this crap. It doesn't make any sense,
Nope.
I said in my rant, these NFL team owners, they had to go into these players and say, hey, this is going to be in your contract now. You get a 5-yard penalty, it's going to be $150,000. You get a 10-yard, it's $250,000. You get a personal foul, it's going to be a $500,000 fine.
And you should get you should get paid by your performance.
You're
That's
right.
how I see it.
Right.
You know,
right.
you get so many yards, and you know you get a touchdown. You know that's where it should come into play. Paid for performance.
Right. So right. Instead of them just immediately knowing they're going to make, for example, $15 million, you have to earn that $15 million. Today's game, you can make up to 15 mil. Now you have to perform and make that money. That's like putting a tip out to a waitress and say you can have this entire tip if you don't mess up. Right? Now,
That's right.
you don't come around. I don't see you for a while. I'm taking some of that tip money back. I don't do that, but there's assholes that would. You know, if I ask you for something and I don't see it back in a minute, you know, you have the option to make a $20 tip. You know, but you F it up. You know.
You go in there,
I don't know how many Peyton Manning has played for, but I think it's at least 2 or 3, at least 3. I think he's played for.
What's that? Oh, someone asking about Peyton Manning?
Yeah. Duncan, did you get enough beer for the rest of us?
I didn't. I only got a couple more, actually. Yeah, I was gonna go in and finish this little 6-pack and call it a night. Yeah, I'm give me a shower. I wasn't really gonna get on, but I felt bad about telling you no. You know. I feel live stream. Like I said, that's why I said don't take it personal. I really didn't feel like getting on, but I don't know.
Just didn't help yourself.
It's better than sitting at the bar. I mean, I don't usually sit at the bar, but it's better than sitting at the bar and driving home after having a few. So, you know,
right.
It's about as safe as it gets. All I can do is stumble my butt into the other room. You know?
You won't get thrown out.
Well, that might. I don't know. No, I won't get thrown out. Yeah, they won't touch. Yeah, for sure. As some of the other beer brewing guys, some of them work from home and they have like stuff that they do off their computer, and he's like, I gotta go to bed. It's like, dude, your bed is like crawling distance from your computer. You know, you're not gonna be late to work. You work from the house. You know? Like some IT guys or whatever. No, I get out. Yeah, I'm an electrician. I have to get out and do things, but
you're an electrician.
I do. Yes, sir. Yeah. I do get to kind of make my own schedule. I quit working for companies a couple of years back, and I couldn't be happier. I don't have to be anywhere at a certain time. You know, I don't. I get up and go to work like most folks do, but I don't have to be there at any certain time. You know.
Yeah, I'm trying to get my son. He's not really. I'm not even gonna worry about him. He's not college material, so I'm trying to. Just think of some of the things maybe he could get into, and you know, I told him like electrician's probably one to get in.
Yeah. Electrician's a great job. Of course, there's danger to it. If you're just so you watch what you're doing, you pay attention, you're good to go. It does pay pretty good. It's not a super stringent work. It's not really hard on you. I don't know. It's a fairly easy job, all in all. It can be super dangerous, just depending on what you're doing and you know what you get yourself into. But just so you pay attention and.
Did you shut your mic off?
My mic's still on.
Yeah,
his is off.
Who muted me? Who muted me? There's only certain people who's got wrenches in here. Bandit, did you shut me down? Have I been talking to myself
I might have hit
20 minutes?
I want to say goodbye to Mel.
Oh, maybe you clicked me out. All right.
What me? I don't have a wrench.
Remember me saying? You don't want a wrench. The wrench gives you options to hit the wrong button.
Yeah.
No, I know. I know
Like-
it wasn't me because I don't have a wrench.
Right. Yeah. For example, I click on Mel. Love you, Mel. He's a good guy. It says go to channel, report, remove, put them in timeout or block. So you put them in timeout. You put them in 300 seconds of timeout, and it's like 5 minutes. And so they can't put anything in the chat for 5 minutes. Mel is awesome. Mel is he's a smart guy. That one. He gets on sometimes late at night, and he opens his chats, and he speaks the truth. That guy.
That's good,
Well,
man. That's what it's all
Voodoo,
about.
what time you showed up?
Take care. He's leaving. Oh, how long ago was that? That was at 9:32. A couple minutes ago. I don't know if he's still. Oh, bye, Mel. Take care, buddy.
What's up, Voodoo?
Voodoo.
Want to come on?
Voodoo in the house.
Ooh.
He wants to snip some lumber. Keep.
Yeah. You'll laugh your ass off on that joke there, Duncan one.
Want to sniff some lumber? Oh, that was your last video that you spoke of?
That was my sniffing lumber joke, yeah.
Oh, okay.
I'm gonna
Right. Yeah, like I say, you do the jokes. I remember. I see so many people. No, you don't have to go to college to be an electrician. You do have to. You do have to do
I
some.
hear you, abandoned.
You do have to do some testing, and then every year you have to have 4 hours of continuing education.
For any trade, you have to get a trade school to get us certified and get a good job.
Yes, that's
Yeah.
true. That's true.
Very true. Yes.
Yeah.
Unless you hit the lottery.
You can either go to a trade school. Well, I guess it would be a trade school at that point, right? They're just classes. They don't take a long time. It depends on how fast you learn, and you really don't have to do any schooling, but you do have to take a test. So you could self-teach yourself, but you have to know the codes, and then with that you have to take the state-issued test. Yep.
I thought I had just subbed abandoned, but I didn't. But I just went and subbed you.
Yeah, I'll go back through and find. I know I'm sub, but I'll check just to make sure. I said they don't, then they do, and then they don't. Yeah, I'm subbed with the bell. All right.
I think I'm pretty much subbed with everybody in the room. Wait, I don't think Mel left.
Yeah, Memo. He's a cool guy. He does. He's very intellectual. That one. He's a good guy. He talks good stuff. Yeah, you have to see if you like him or not. Just stop by one time and check out what he does, and either it's for you or not.
Yeah.
Hey, Voodoo, go to your About page or go to your channel page and then click the About. I sent you a message there. If it's not there, then go to your community and look in your messages.
Oh, beam me up. That's one way to put it.
Well, I bet Douglas, I was on there last night, and I kept telling him, put me in, coach, I'm ready to play, and he didn't get the hint, so finally I had to say, oh, come on.
Just give me the link, damn it. Right?
Yeah.
Yeah, I was in one a while ago, and these guys know me, and I know they had been seeing me in the chat, and I was like the only person there, pretty much.
Yeah.
You know, I don't think they were ignoring me. I could be wrong, but I don't think they were ignoring me. I finally got tired of jacking with them. I was like, I'll move along, whatever. There's more people with blue dots beside their name, you know. Or red dots, I guess, as a V. Right, red dots. Yeah, red dots. Yeah. There's quite a few. The question is, are they still doing it? You know. Some people, they do these hangouts only like the length of a video, and it's like, well, why would you do that?
Yeah.
You know, if you're gonna hang out for a while, I mean, at least give me a half hour. If you're gonna hang out, maybe a half hour or something. You don't do
That's what the word means, right? Hang out, right?
right. So by the time
Maybe when you get your computer, if I'm on live, I will invite you up.
there you go. Voodoo.
Oh, there you go, Voodoo.
Hey, what's up, man?
Hey guys.
I got on Tammy Sully today, and I told her how displeased I was about you being accused of stolen valor. So, you know,
Hey, what's
I
going
don't
on
know if you
there?
heard about that or not, drunken one, but they told Voodoo he was faking his military service.
Oh no, hell no. They ain't nothing right about that.
Yeah.
And probably the same some bitches that were saying that never ever served a day. Am I
Well,
right?
I don't know
Am I
who
right?
started it.
Yeah, probably the some bitches that are pointing finger and talking shit never ever wore a pair of combat boots. I'm just guessing. I don't know. I'm not trying to get into anybody's drama or whatever, but chances are.
It's all good. I mean, Iron Dog told me to hang tough, and yeah, I was like, you know, what are you gonna do? You know, it is what it is.
No, you know what you did. You know what you did. You know what you've been through. My kid is back from Afghanistan. As a matter of fact, he's laying on the couch right now. He come back home to see Mom and I, and as a matter of fact, he went over there and then come back because he finished his term, and then went back over there on contract, and now he's come back. And well, he got a couple of tattoos while he was out, and now the Marines aren't going to let him back in, so he's talking about going Navy now. He's going back in. He's going back in.
Hey, what's up, Paul?
How you doing, Paul?
Yeah, I didn't serve. I don't. I'll never say I did. I didn't. I wasn't called on, so I didn't go. I chose other options for my life. I don't regret it. Like I said, if I was called, I would have went gladly.
Oh yeah.
That wasn't my choice. I didn't want to do that, or
You're
it
not
was my
missing
choice, I guess.
You didn't miss anything. I mean,
Oh,
I'm
it
sure
sounds
Iron
like
Dog can tell you it's a lot of stuff you got to put up with. You know, the doo-doo. Like, you know, say the
Oh,
general says, "Hey, I want my men to form out this morning," and by the time it gets down to the lower echelon, you got a tennis racket in one hand, a skate on one foot, and a ski pole in one hand, and then the general comes out. All I want y'all to do is to form up.
Yeah.
right.
Yeah.
Yeah.
In the Army, it's hurry up and wait, man. Hurry up and wait.
I was about to say the same thing. I've heard it. Yeah, it's a whole bunch of hurry up and wait. Yeah, right. Yeah, exactly. Yeah, they had him at 29 Palms there for a lot of his training, which is really similar to what the conditions are overseas.
Right.
And he's Marine. He's Marine. He's got all the. Again, I don't know much about it. He got all the bars with all the colors. I'm talking about. He's got a freaking bunch of them. Like got little medallion things hanging off of them. Some got stars on them too. That say he's been doing it for a while. Sharpshooter, this and that. Yeah, I'm so proud of my boy. He's awesome. He was doing the whole military thing before he even got in the military. He went through the ROTC in junior high and all through high school. Yeah, so when he already started with some kind of credits. Like I don't quote me, but he already started with some kind of rank because he did everything back in high school.
Should have been either a lieutenant or E8. Depends on what his score was. I was going through. We had a guy that went through ROTC, and when he graduated basic training, he was an E8, and he dropped the drill sergeants for push-ups.
What?
They were only E6s and E7s. So they give him all the shit in the world, and then he said, "You guys wait. You wait till graduation." And they didn't believe him. And then he got his stripes. He became an E8, and he walked right over there, and there you go.
Nice. That's cool. Yeah, I don't know all the numbers and all the credential stuffs like that. But yeah, he went in with a foot in the door already. Yeah. That's cool though. The young pup comes in and gets the drill sergeant. That's a great story.
Oh yeah. I had we were sitting there. It was a category. I believe that's what they call it. I can't remember anymore. Category 4, whatever. It was in South Carolina, Fort Jackson, and it got so humid that they would put you on bleachers underneath a metal roof because they didn't want you walking because it was so humid that you'd pass out. I have no idea because I was from Michigan, so it felt like a normal day to me. But, we were sitting there, and the master sergeant was there, and he says, "Has anybody got anything they want to say? Because it's going to be open discussion. Nobody is going to, no retribution, no nothing." This one idiot stood up and he said to him, he said, "When I get out of here through basic training, I'm going to come over and knock you right square on your ass." And this master sergeant looked at him and said, "Boy, you plan on ever having any kids or getting married?" He said, "Yes." He said, "You plan on having any kids?" He said, "Well, yeah." He said, "Well, how many kids you plan on having?" He said, 5 or 6. He said, "I'm going to hit you so hard your 6 kids are going to be born unconscious."
Wow. All right. Nice. Nice.
Yeah.
Yeah, they don't take any shit. They don't take any shit.
Now we had like I said, I did my basic over there in Fort Jackson. We had a female drill sergeant, and she didn't take no shit either, man. She ran right with them boys, and if you hear any shit, she'd put you on the ground like it was nobody's business.
Right? Oh yeah, yeah. Don't underestimate the females.
No.
I imagine they feel that's like the runt of the litter or whatever. They feel like they got something to prove, So they're gonna give you more shit than the boys will, the guys will.
I was only in the National Guard, so I did my basic and my AIT, and went back to the National Guard. So back home, but, I still served, and I was proud of what I did. If I wanted to, I could have went back in the regular army, but after a while, I figured it wasn't for me. I didn't like being told exactly what to do all the time. So.
Right. Yeah. I wasn't so much into that.
But I would never.
So what?
I would do it again if I had to.
Oh yeah.
So what you did? Voodoo, what you did today, buddy?
What's that? Like on YouTube, what did I get?
No, what you did today? How was your day?
Oh, what I did? Okay. I was just gonna lay around, but I worked on the tractor a little bit more, and I went and got a haircut. I went to.
Hey, fool! I pitied the fool.
And I went over there with my father. That's about it. I just kind of helped my dad a little bit there, and then didn't do a whole lot. I did watch Iron Dog sniffing lumber. I about shit my pants.
Did you like that joke?
Yeah, I did. Yeah, I did. I said sniffing lumber. What was it? A piece of wood I ain't gonna say it because I don't want to ruin it.
Yeah.
Piece of wood off a tuna boat, huh?
Yeah. Yeah, he says I can tell exactly what that is. I'll have to die laughing.
Yeah. Did you watch my cold water?
I didn't get to that one.
Grandpa's dishwasher, whatever it is.
No, I didn't get to that one. When did you put that out later?
I gotta catch up.
I put that on yesterday morning, I think. Bandits, I heard some gamers who play military and war games think they served the country. Yeah, some of them believe they've done it.
Oh, wow.
She thinks my tractor's sexy. Abandoned.
That's what my dad used to say. He said, we'll gas up the old tractor and go and pick up a few girls, take them out for a ride.
There you go. I got a moth in here.
Who's that?
I got a moth in here someplace.
Oh.
he's flying around the light, so it's throwing shadow around. Looks like a bat flying around on the ground, on the table and stuff. Look up, I see him.
I'm waiting for the 10 o'clock news. I was gonna do some flying this week, but that ain't gonna happen, man, because we got that storm fixing to come into the Gulf.
Oh, you fly? That's cool, man. That's cool.
Yeah, Voodoo, go check out my channel, man. I got some good videos, man. Drone videos. I put a lot of time into them. They're pretty cool, man.
Wow, man. Yeah, we got an airport up here. They won't let them fly around here because we got an airport right up on the mountain up behind me.
Yeah.
And people say, "Well, I see a drone. I'll shoot her down." I said, "Buddy, you better not, because that's just like shooting an aircraft."
That's right. I don't fly in the airports, that's for sure. I follow
That's
the
cool.
rules. Yeah.
Abandon says he's got a purple Teletubby seat cover for Voodoo.
I remember them things. They said them little animal things was weird little, get them little hoops on their head and stuff.
Yeah, Pinky Winky, Pinky Dinky.
The Teletubby.
I tell
My
you what,
grandfather's
I bet they would steal my truck.
Don't forget Poe.
Oh yeah.
Tinky Winky.
Is the screen still stuck?
No, I forgot to unclick. Yeah.
Oh, y'all been watching me this whole time? Bless your hearts.
Yeah.
Everybody's leaving your channel.
I'm sorry.
I don't know if you know. I don't know if you know, Richard. If you click on somebody's box, it will stay on their. It'll stay on their person, and then you click it again, and then it'll go back to whoever is speaking or making noise. One way or another.
Say that one more time, buddy.
So if you click on somebody's box down there in our panel, if you click on, say, for example, Voodoo, it'll stay on him until you click him again. Now that's just what you.
Okay.
It's not what everybody sees. When
I see random right now.
Right. When Iron Dog clicks on somebody, it'll stay on them to everybody until he changes. Right.
Okay.
And it won't come off of whoever he clicks on until he decides to unclick. That's why when I did that screen share, I said, please click on me. That way I would be presented.
I got you.
And it would, right. So you can click into somebody. I like to get on here. If there's a girl in the room, I might be watching her for a little bit. Because, guys, you don't care what they're doing, but maybe she's over there munching some Cheetos or something.
Oh, Iron Dog, what are you looking up at the mall?
Damn, Mark, come and buzz me.
It's a mukbang. It's a mukbang, right?
Richard, you're in Louisiana, right?
Yeah.
Abandon was asking what state you're in.
Oh, I'm sorry. New Orleans, Louisiana.
Nolans.
I was in Fort Polk, Louisiana.
What's that, Voodoo?
Yeah.
I took my basic in Fort Polk, Louisiana, in Alexandria.
Well,
yeah, man. You talk about bugs and stuff, man. I was sitting back then. I had a steel helmet, and something binged off the helmet. And I looked down, and it's just god awful looking bug. I never seen anything like it before in my life.
You did like was it that big? Really? You did like that?
Oh,
yeah, it had a fork. It had a fork and a knife in its hands.
I was in Fort Jackson, and there was a water beetle on a water valve, and that son of a bitch was as big as a water valve. Hell, it was that big.
I believe it.
I hit it 4 or 5 times in my army boot, and to kill it.
Too.
I think they put something in the water for them suckers. I mean, they're huge. And the cockroaches fly down there in Louisiana. That's crazy.
Yeah. Well, are they the tree roaches, the big ones, the great big ones, the tree roaches? Yeah, they do here too. Yeah, they're not dirty bugs though. I mean, they're not like the German cockroach, like if you don't clean up after your place, those are like dirty bugs. That's the way I look at it anyway. Those tree roaches, they come in. I don't care how clean your house is. They're gonna come in anyway. They're looking to get out of the heat, just like everybody else. And so yeah, they'll try to sneak in.
You know what a mud dauber is, right?
Oh yeah, exactly.
in South Carolina, they're so big. I seen one come flying out from underneath a set of steps, grab a frog, and turn around and take off with it.
Is that true?
Yeah, that's true.
I seen a praying mantis just on my window not even 2 weeks ago. It was a praying mantis, and he caught this moth. Now this moth is pretty big compared to the mantis, but sure enough, caught that sucker and took it down. Did its business. It was very patient because the moth is, they're all flying around, they're all stupid, and they don't know any better. And the old mantis was just sitting there waiting. It was on the glass right here in my room, so it's dark outside, and the moth, of course, is going to come to the glass. Mantis just sitting there waiting, just waiting, and he'd move a little closer. Thing, of course, the moth's all flying around. Patience, and then bam! All of a sudden, and he had him. He hooked him. He had him.
Yeah.
Did somebody mute Richard, or did Richard mute himself?
He muted himself.
Yeah.
Okay. I didn't know if somebody did, and I was about to explain what happened, and he can undo it. Yeah, right. The sign language. I didn't know somebody muted it. Yeah, well, okay. Richard, you had a bit of background noise there a while ago. If you any moderator can mute you. Any moderator, or obviously whoever's running the gig, they can mute you. Don't take offense to it. You have to unmute yourself, though. If you come and you say that you've been muted, you can't unmute you. You have to unmute yourself.
I have to do it. Okay.
So if the room gets really loud, like sometimes one guy that we hang out with, not in this group, but one guy, his wife likes to come in and scold him, and nobody wants to hear that. So we immediately just mute him.
That's why I muted it. My daughter just got home from work.
Yeah, right. For his own dignity, we mute him, and then he unmutes himself whenever she's gone.
Hey, drunken one. Check the chat.
Yes, sir. Uh-oh. I'm so behind on it. It's got that little blue arrow. All right. I got a sub back. Hello, Boo. How far back?
Right at the top, underneath abandoned.
Hey, Iron Dog, Paul wants to know if he could be a moderator.
Told me I was. Oh yeah, yes. Thank you so much. Yes, sir. I get it. Right.
I
You
think
know who
abandoned.
that is.
No, I know that name. Yes, sir. That's why you're bringing my attention to it. Thank you, Abandon. Yes. That was a good call. Was banned. Yeah. Okay. Good call. Yeah. That's the one. If you go to that room, that's the group that does all the hacking and stalking and this and that. See,
What?
Yeah.
a tribe called cookies.com. Avoid that. If you see them come up on, if you ever do the hangout or just whatever, they get into your shit, get rid of them. Yeah, that's. Yeah. Thank you so much. I'm sorry, I wasn't paying attention to the chat. Thank you, man.
He's looking for AJ. I don't think AJ went on because his wife had to get some shots in her back.
Right. AJ, his channel's blowing up a little too quick. I don't want to be. I'll say it even to his face. I think he's inviting too many people in, and I think some of the people are undesirables. You can't get a huge bunch of people without getting some idiots. And he's welcoming everybody in. He'll come into the channels. Hey, I subbed you. Hey, you're welcome to sub me back. Whatever. He doesn't care who he's getting subs from. But like I said, if you grab a bunch of people, you're going to find some idiots in that bunch. And
right.
So that's what happened. And that's why he's getting trolled and hacked and such.
I tell you what, it's up to Iron Dog. Paul Walker's a good mod.
Hey, he wants a wrench. Join my wrench.
If you guys want, if you guys can trust him, I've
seen Walker in the bunch. I've seen Paul Walker.
Okay.
In the bunch. And if Lulu Love You ever comes onto your channel, make her a mod right away, because first of all, she keeps up with the rules, and what she'll do is she'll go through and she'll get all the panel members, and she'll keep cycling through and putting in the chat room your links to your channel. So she'll have Richard's link to his, and here's where you can find Richard. Here's where you can find Voodoo. Here's where you can find Drunken One, and she'll just keep cycling it in, not annoyingly, but she'll just keep letting people that are in the comments know that, hey, if you like these guys, this is where you can find them. And she's an awesome mod. Lulu, love you.
Cool.
I think she's like from the UK or something. I don't know exactly. I think she's from like over there, you know. But no, she's good people. Good people. There you go. You get your.
There's your wrench, Paul.
Yeah. And really, it doesn't mean much except for you got to watch which buttons you hit, and you do have the option to kick somebody out if they're turds.
He's a really good mod. He won't come on the chat. He'll just sit back and do his thing.
That's Lulu. Yeah, that's Lulu. Susan Sullivan is another one like that. Susan Sullivan. If she comes on your channel, you make her a mod.
Yep.
Yeah, you gotta have a few. There's one of the channels who is Sam Goji. Everybody is a mod. So as a troll, you come in going, oh shit, I ain't got a chance.
You ain't got no chance. Yep. Firewall up.
Yeah. Spinning the wind here. Thank you, sir. I won't let you down. Right? I see a salute with that almost, you know. Thank you, sir. I won't let you down. Oh gosh! Did I mention these are 8% beers?
Wow.
That's all good.
You're not tired now, huh?
Starting to get loosened up a little bit. That's the 6th one, though. I'm getting this tolerance, and I'm not sure if I like it.
I got that.
The chat hadn't stopped. We're still chatting here.
That wine I made, I got some bottles of wine downstairs that are 16%.
There you go.
Lord.
Oh yeah.
Oh yeah, nothing wrong with that.
Well, I had some that were 22 and 24%, and I had to cut them because man, they were burners. You take a drink, burn clean down to your stomach, you know.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah.
Well, guys, I'm gonna have to get on out of here. I'm gonna go watch the news there and find out what's going on with this storm. Y'all have a good week.
Okay, Richard.
Thank you, Iron Dog, for letting me in, buddy.
All right, man.
Take care.
Drunken One.
Yes, sir. Thank you. Nice to have met you.
Okay, buddy. Voodoo, you get a chance, go check one of them drone videos out, buddy.
Man, I will do that. I love it. I love flying.
Okay, man.
I couldn't fly if I wanted to. I'd fly right into the tree.
See y'all later, everyone that was viewing there. Y'all have a good night.
Take care. Adios. And then there were 3.
And then there were 3.
Yep. And hey, we got 15 viewers.
Social lubricant. How many? 15?
15, yeah.
Nice. All right.
I don't know who they are, but we got them.
If somebody wants into the chat room, I will private message you as opposed to putting it in the comments. And you're welcome to come up. If that's all right with Mr. Iron Dog.
Yeah, that's fine.
Yeah, I kind of figured so. I don't try not to overstep my bounds.
Good night, Rock Truck.
Rock Truck, too? All right. Yeah, Nighty night, sir.
Yeah, I subbed to Rock Truck. He subbed to me. He's a good dude.
Gun stores that sold out of bump stocks. Huh.
Okay, so we got a bunch of lurkers. Who the lurkers need to comment in the comments or something. You don't have to, but it'd be nice.
I'd like to know who you are.
Exactly, right?
Well,
you out there,
looking for it.
I'll give you a sub, maybe, right?
Yeah.
You want to come up and chat? We'll chat it up.
Yeah, they're looking for AJ. I don't know if he's on or not. I haven't really been paying any attention because.
Didn't you say his wife was having some kind of surgery or something going on? Something.
She had some shots done tonight or today, and AJ hadn't slept in 3 days or whatever, so he was going to sleep tonight, I guess.
Maybe they're checking her for allergies. I think it's shots, and I think the allergy shots where they pin you down with like 20 different little things.
Right.
And what are you allergic
I
to
know.
after all?
I think they were getting. He said the needles were really long, so I think they're giving her, fluid or whatever in her joints or something.
Oh man, that sounds painful.
It is. I had them draw fluid out of my knee, man, and they drawed about 8 ounces of fluid out of my knee, and I like to died.
Oh Lord, Iron Dog.
They give you some kind of anesthetic or something, right? Something to kind of numb it out, right?
No.
What?
They just
No.
jam it in there.
He just says no.
Yeah.
No. They better have me on some freaking Valium or something, Vicodin or whatever. I don't know what it's going to take. I'm going to have to be sedated somewhat for you to go slurping some crap out of my joints.
When they did that to me, they said, it's going to hurt. And I said, just go ahead and do it because it can't hurt any worse than what it already does. And they were right. It did hurt. But I sit there and I grabbed a hold of the whatever you want to call it, the bed or whatever. And I just started pulling on that. And I damn near ripped the cushions right out from underneath me.
No, they're gonna have to numb me up something. I don't know. Something's got to give. I'm a wussy when it comes to pain. I ain't too proud to say that.
I don't like needles either.
No,
but they'll take a little aerosol.
I'm not scared of needles. I'm just not into pain.
Yeah, I understand that. Yeah.
I still like the pain part.
They stuck a needle I think it's about that long in my kneecaps where I got that arthritis. And man, you can have that business.
Yikes.
Little steroid shot.
I had to have cortisone shots in my shoulder. And they do it all the time. They start working around your joints and stuff.
Oh, Lord.
That's how bad that hurts.
Wow. That's no good. Yeah, I don't like hospitals at all. I'm not into that so much. My mom was hurt really bad, and I won't tell the whole story, but anyway, she was hurt really bad in an accident a long time ago, and they thought she was going to pass. They snuck me in really late at night, and of course technology really sucked back then. So I seen around a bunch of tubes, and all kinds of wires and things. So I've hated hospitals. Since then, I've gained some intestinal issues. It's called diverticulitis. Again, I won't tell you the whole story. It's an intestinal issue, and they ended up fixing me with a big long needle. They run me back and forth through the CAT scan, and they were able to suck out some crap that was in my intestines in the wrong spot. And I was better after that. But yeah, after 2 weeks of being in the hospital, I come out all feeble and weak. I look like Mr. Burns off The Simpsons. I was very weak and feeble, and I'd lost a lot of weight in there. And knock on wood, I've been better since then.
Right.
So I hate hospitals.
Well, if you notice, you see my hands today? Arthritis.
I do, yeah.
Arthritis is hurting so bad I can hardly move my wrist on each one. And
yikes.
Jeez, yes.
What, do you take anything for it? Or can you take something over the counter to kind of help Aleve or Advil or something? Does that help?
Percocet.
Percocet's a strong medication, isn't that like a strong painkiller?
Oh yeah.
That's what I thought. Yeah.
Yeah, Percocet's strong stuff.
And it don't even cut the pain. So I take it at night and I get 2 or 3 hours of sleep a night.
Wow.
Man.
Yeah. I'm not real versed with medications, but yeah, I think Percocet's a strong one.
Here's my Percocet.
There you go, some BC powder, right? Good old BC powder, right?
Well, you can't even get that here. We don't even have that stuff here.
Really? How do you use that? You pour it under your tongue, or you put it in a liquid, or how do you do that?
I put it in my mouth and get a soda pop and launch it.
Yeah, okay. On top of your tongue, or how's
your belly up?
Will it? Oh, that's not good. Oh, see, my dad went in. He was having some stomach issues, and he was doing Tums, like a bunch of Tums. He ended up having a calcium like overload or whatever it is. Don't quote me, but something about your calcium numbers should only be like 10 or 12 or whatever, something like that. His was up to like 25. When they came and picked him up from the ambulance with the ambulance, they thought he was acting as if he had had a stroke. That his condition, the way he seemed, is he was in like this stupor. He was in like it looked like he'd had a stroke. And it took him a while to get sorted from that. There was too much calcium. You think calcium? Oh, that's good for you. It's good for your bones. Blah blah. No, too much calcium is a bad thing. And his was like almost twice the level, like more so than twice the level. Don't quote me. I forget exactly, but he had a lot of calcium, and it caused real issues. And who'd have thunk? You know, who'd have thought it? Who'd have thunk it?
Right. I take a lot of vitamins. I gotta take vitamin D. I gotta take like 20,000 milligrams of vitamin D every day.
Wow, sounds like a lot. What does your body need? What is the recommended daily allowance?
I really don't know, but my body absorbs.
Well, you should know that, sir. You're taking 20,000 units of this, and you're not sure what you really should be taking.
Well, no. That's what the doctors got me on is 20,000.
Oh, okay. Well, right. If they say it's cool, then that's what you need. Okay.
Yeah,
let's hope.
Yeah, because my body absorbs vitamin D so quick, or gets rid of it so quick that I need it. And I even sit outside, and that's where you get a lot of your vitamin D from, is from the sun.
Sunlight. Yeah. Exactly. Right.
But that's what I do. Is I take vitamin D. I take multivitamins. I take iron. Some other shit that the doctor has me on. And but I just was at the bone doctor the other day, and I took him a couple bottles of wine, and he didn't take his payment, but he took it. So, but he looked at my arms, and he says, "I know you're in pain. I can tell you're in pain. It just hurts me to look at you, So, but my regular doctor, I gotta go see them, and he wants him to see about managing my arthritis, and if he doesn't want to do it, then the bone doctor said he'll do it. So.
Okay. Wow. Yeah,
Sucks getting old.
Yeah. I'm not looking forward to it at all. They call it the golden years. It's only golden for the doctors.
Yeah, the paycheck years.
Yeah. It's a shame. Yeah, I mean, most of the vitamins. I mean, it sounds like your doctor's got you doing a bunch of different ones, and in fairly high doses or big doses, or whatever. But I mean, if you're just taking a multivitamin every day, just a simple like 1 a days or whatever, the ones that you don't need just pass through. It goes pretty natural. But yeah, it sounds like your doctor's got you. He's pumping you up on certain ones that you're having deficiencies of.
Right. I have to take 2 multivitamins a day because I'm not getting enough. So I have to have blood work done. I got to have blood work done every 4 months because of this operation I had, and they tell me what my body is deficient in, and then they make me readjust my vitamins and my other minerals that I take, and so.
You're not diabetic or high blood pressure or any of that, or are you?
I weighed 428 pounds, and I was a diabetic, and I had blood pressure.
What?
Blood pressure.
400? Holy mackerel! Yeah. You don't say. You're a hell of a big guy.
Then I had gastric bypass a year ago, August, which is 14 months, 13 and a half months, and I lost 150 pounds.
Awesome. 400.
Down to around 270. Yeah. I got sick, and I gained 140 pounds in 4 years just sitting around the house because I couldn't do anything. I couldn't walk. I couldn't go anywhere. The only place I ever went in 4 years was to the doctor.
Yeah, I imagine it. Right? Yeah. Wow. Holy mackerel. Gosh,
I wouldn't go out to eat. So.
I'm glad you made that decision and did it right. Whoa, shit! Some 400 ounces. Oh. Really? Okay, my bad. I'm sorry. I didn't mean to. Try not to offend anybody. I can't imagine being 400 plus pounds. Again, please don't be offended or take offense to what I'm saying. I just can't imagine. I just can't. Wow, that would that's incredible. You've come a long, long way. You've come a long, long way. That's awesome.
And I had to lose the weight in order to get a knee operation so I could be able to walk.
Exactly. Right. Well, I'm sure that contributed to the knee problem is the fact that you were heavy like that. You were right. It seems like it's very, very taxing on your body to be able to okay, I'll shut up. I put my foot in my mouth. I don't mean to.
No,
I don't mean to be rude. I'm not trying to be rude by no means. You know.
Oh, I understand.
I just simply can't imagine that. Wow.
So,
No, it's all good.
Voodoo, if I can ask.
All right. Before I got the DUI on the motorcycle, I got down to 300 pounds. And then when I got the DUI, I've been sitting around the house before I got on social media. I got to 350 pounds. And now it's kind of yo-yoing between 330 and 324. It kind of goes up and down like a yo-yo.
Okay. Yeah. Okay. Well, that's a small increment in between those. You're talking about 6-8 pounds or whatever. Then that's not so bad. Yeah. I was. I'm not even gonna say the numbers because I don't want to. Whatever. Yeah. I was stuck to where it was like I was about 10 pounds, and I've gotten to where I've gained a little more weight, but and I can't seem to get it off. You know. It's all belly though. It's all just straight belly. It's these damn beer. You know. Yeah. I know what it's about. I know if I lighten up on these and not eat so many fried foods because I don't eat the best. I try to eat good, but sometimes I slip and I eat a bunch of crap. But to be honest, I this is most of my diet. I don't eat a whole lot. What I eat is usually good, but then I like fried foods too. So you know. I have bad eating habits and drinking habits, you know. So these are not easy on calories. And any craft beer is going to be up there in the calorie range, you know, especially my homebrews.
I tell you what, I love people that drink because I mean they're good people. I just can't. I'm like the Indians. I can't handle that fire water.
Right? Okay. Ain't nothing wrong with that. Nothing wrong with that. You don't drink wine or anything? You just don't drink? I mean, it's okay if you don't.
No.
More for me.
I had to go stone cold Steve Austin quick because I sit in the house for 10 years drinking hard liquor. I was drinking what was it called? Ezra Brooks 90 proof and Fighting Cock that's 103 proof or whatever.
Oh, yeah. Wow.
And I was drinking when I went to rehab. They make you sit down and do them. It's like going to college. You got to learn what your triggers are and stuff like that, all that good stuff.
Okay.
And I was drinking $10,500 worth of liquor a year.
What? Wow, 10 grand.
That's buying by the bottle now. We're just saying if you'd have bought it by the shot, that'd been $250,000.
Just trying to do some quick math. That's like $1,000 a month.
Yeah.
Again, the math isn't quite correct, but $1,000 a month is $250 a week. Holy crap! You were drinking up some stuff.
Yeah, I was putting it down, and you know, you look at what the drug people, that narcotics, that take narcotics. Mine is like a drop. It's like a piss in a drop of a bucket because
yeah. Compared to what they're spending on their habits, yeah, exactly. I agree.
Oh man.
Yeah,
they was $38,000 and $50,000, man. I was like, holy.
Right. And see, wouldn't that make you look back on your life and go, gosh, if I didn't do drugs, I could have a really nice car paid for right now. You're right. Or a hell of a down payment on a if not a house, a hell of a payment on a pretty nice house. You know. Yeah. I live in a double wide mobile, so yeah, probably would have paid for it in 1 year.
No
wow.
But believe me, I love beers. I love beers. I'm a beer man.
Abandon. I understand your problem, but you need to do something to help yourself. Or, you know, don't do like I did. I sat in the house and for 4 years and couldn't do nothing. You need to get out and get it done. Get that gastric bypass. You know, if you're 400 pounds, there isn't a doctor in this world that's going to say you don't need it. get that done,
Right.
and you'd be surprised how good you're going to feel in less than a year.
Yeah, yeah. Where they? That's where they like kind of cut out part of your stomach, or whatever. They make it to where a little bit to where you can't eat a lot at all. You can only just eat a little bit, right? And then the rest would just purge because you just simply can't hold it, right? Am I thinking the right thing?
I actually have two stomachs. What
Oh.
they did, they took my stomach and cut it in half. And then they sewed the two halves together. Then they took a piece of the small intestine and they hooked that together to the two stomachs. And what happens is the food goes into the one stomach, and when it goes in there, it starts to metabolize. And when it metabolizes, it moves from that stomach into the next stomach, and it starts to metabolize going through the intestine. And once it gets into the other stomach, it metabolizes even more. So the further it has to travel, the more metabolizing it does, and the faster it leaves your body, and you lose weight.
Okay.
Now, when I had the operation done, I couldn't even eat one of them Jello puddings. I couldn't even eat a whole one, you know. And now I can eat a sandwich, or I can have a steak and a baked potato or something like that. And it depends on what I'm eating. If it's something starchy, I have a trouble eating it. I don't eat white bread because I can't eat it, but I can eat rye bread. So I have a sandwich with rye bread on it. But I eat 1/10 of what I used to eat when I was heavy. When I was at
I see. Yeah, that makes sense. Yeah, that makes sense. Wow.
And I drink probably 1.5 gallons to 2 gallons of water a day.
Honest?
Honest,
that's awesome. Yeah. That's I have one of those. It's like the backpack thing. It's a Camelback.
Yeah.
And on a hot day, I'll run through one. I'll go through the whole thing, and usually by the time I finish that thing, it's like, it's time to go home, isn't it? Again, I don't work for anybody, so by the time I finish that thing, I've probably been there long enough, and I mean, it's pretty damn hot in there. So I'll see y'all tomorrow. I'll be back.
I'll drink 2 of these in the middle of the night. I'll sip on them all night long. And what I got a pure filter, so I just fill them back up and I put them in the freezer so they stay cold. They'll freeze.
Sure.
I'll start drinking them they melt. But I drink water all day long, and 10, 12 of these at least a day.
Wow, awesome!
Wow.
That's very good for you. Yeah. That's you have no antioxidants in your body. You're fleshed. Water's great for you. It really is, and it curbs appetites too.
And I drink. I don't drink pop. I haven't had a pop or a beer since August of 2015.
Yeah.
Or 16,
wow.
Yeah. No, that's great. That's great. Yeah, I have 1 coffee in the morning, water during the day, and then I drink the beer when I get home, or some wine or something. But I don't usually do soda. I get enough calories from the damn beer. I don't usually do sodas unless I do mixed drinks, and then that's the only time I really drink soda, or pop as you call it. So I'm not much into the sweet drinks like that, but like I said, the beer is heavy enough in itself. It really is. But I stay super active. Although you see me on here quite a bit, I really am very active at work and around the yard and this and that. I got a little garden and mowing the lawn. Just things outside. It's always good to stay active. Yeah, it's always good to stay active.
He doesn't want another surgery. He's had around 20 of them since birth. Well, I understand that wholeheartedly, Abandon, but you gotta understand, if you want to live, you have to do what you got to do to live. And,
exactly.
I honestly, the doctor didn't think I'd even be alive today. My family doctor didn't think I'd be alive today if I wouldn't have had that surgery.
Yeah, you got to start slow when it comes to the exercise thing. Just if it's only just making it to your mailbox, well, depending on where your mailbox. Anyway, just take short treks out to wherever you want to go, and then just you'll feel, as long as you're not out of breath and you feel like you can go further the next day, then make an effort to go a little bit further. Believe me, the weird thing is, my family is well able but they both choose to. My wife and my 12-year-old kid both choose to be inside all the day long, no matter how nice or whatever it is outside. They would rather sit and watch TV or play on their devices than go outside. This is last summer during the summer vacation. They didn't get outside. This summer they didn't get outside. I don't know how they can go through an entire summer without even getting a suntan in Texas. I mean, how do you do that? You know,
do it, don't you? You shut off the
Yes.
air conditioner.
That would do it, wouldn't it? Right? Yeah, you should have to. You
Go
just,
outside.
I say, honey, I'm really sincerely concerned about your well-being. You have to go outside. You need to go outside. Now she's got a job. She works for the school district as a cafeteria manager, and so she has the summertime off. She starts a little bit earlier than the kids do to try to organize things for a school thing. But I mean, how can they go all summer long, you know, without getting a suntan? And there's only just certain times here in Texas that it's really nice to be outside, and that's the little bit of time between winter and summer that they call it spring. Sometimes it's only just a couple of weeks where it's not miserable, and fall, which is about this time of year. It's not totally miserable. Like, for example, it's 69 degrees outside right now. So it's not miserable outside, and even during the day, I think it got up to like 89 today. That's warm, but it's not blistering hot. Go outside, enjoy the day. Even if you're playing on even if you're reading on your device or whatever, at least go outside, get some sunlight, get some fresh air. I don't know. Everybody needs to try just a bit harder to go out and get some fresh air and enjoy your life, man. You only go through once.
Right.
Yeah,
Mr.
you only go through once.
Mark,
Make the best of it. Hopefully, I'm not offending anybody. I'm just talking.
No, you're not.
Oh no, no, because
All right.
no,
Who did you
you're fine.
Drunken one?
Yeah. Well, I talk a lot of crap. I've never had like real issues with dealing with being overweight or anything, and I'm not sure how difficult that really might be. You know, and some people say it might be breaking down in tears, saying, "Look, I am really trying, but I just can't do it." And I don't know. I don't know. I don't want to overstep my bounds.
No.
Just a little each day. Just try a little each day.
Well, abandon. Just be vigilant in your search for what you want, and get over there.
I want to go outside.
So, but anyway, where does your wife or who does your wife work for, Drunken one?
A school district here in the Texas area. I don't want to disclose too much. It's just a school district. She's a cafeteria manager, so she's
no. Does she work for the school itself, or does she work for a contractor?
I think it's for the school itself. I didn't realize they had contractors. No.
Yeah, my wife worked for the school up here, and she worked for a contractor, and that's why I was wondering if it's the same one or not.
Oh no, it's through the school district. I live in Conroe. I don't worry about too much about what I say on here, but no, it's the Conroe Independent School District. She works in one of the southmost campuses down that way. Where are you from? Do you know anything about Houston or Conroe or whatever?
I'm from Michigan.
Okay. Oh, okay. Yeah. She works at one of the southmost campuses. I'm about 35 miles, maybe 40 miles or whatever, north of Houston. And a place called Conroe, and I mean, it's like our nearest big city, and so yeah, she works down that way, and like I said, she's been doing it for a little while anyway. She was food service manager at at some grocery stores, so she's gotten some credentials, and of course she goes through schooling to be able to serve food and this and that.
Right.
But yeah, she's a cafeteria manager at a school district.
My wife used to work for Adrian College, and the company she worked for was Sodexo, and she worked for the school system here, and I can't remember the name of the company she worked for there, but it none of our schools around here have hired employees. Everything's contracted out. Even the school buses or drivers are contracted out.
Huh. I've never heard anything of the sort. I mean, for all I know, that they might be all just that same way, but I don't think so. She can get there's a teacher's retirement fund. I used to work for the school district for a little bit. It was a really boring job, and you didn't have to work unless they gave you a work order. And that seemed like, at the time, it seemed like an old man's job, and it was really boring because there was just nothing to do until they call you to work. I mean, you went there, but you would do literally nothing all day until they gave you a project. And so I actually made up something to do to keep myself occupied to just pass the time. And so, where's I going with that? I'm sorry, I got sidetracked. I'm sorry, but yeah, it was super boring, and so I got out of it. But yeah, the teacher retirement fund. Yeah, okay. So I'd actually put away some money into this fund, and after the job, when I was done with the job, I forgot all about putting that money into that fund, and come tough times, and I remember that, and I was like, oh yeah, I put that money back in there. Well, of course, they penalized me for taking the money back out because I didn't let it sit and such, but it was some money to get by on. But I think she's got that same retirement fund, so I guess that means that she's part of the. She's not a contractor type person.
Right.
I think she's part of the district. That's right.
Probably state is the state because like state up here where we're at.
Yeah.
Instead of state or local.
Right. I think it's that way here. Yeah, I think it's that way here. It's not like a separate entity that provides these services.
Right.
Up here in Michigan,
My one says the ducks are using.
They think if most of these factories and stuff like that, they got these work services, that count manpower, whatever. They'll have them hire the people to come to work, and it's cheaper for them to do that than the factory to do it. But I don't quite understand it. The reason is because they don't give them any benefits.
It's cheap labor.
Oh, that's what it is. Right. They're getting out of the state benefits. I see what they're doing now. Okay, that's making sense now. I'm understanding. Wow. Yeah, that's what they're doing, right? They're not putting it on a state. They're not putting it on a state fund because they can farm it out to somebody else to do it cheaper. That's wrong. There's nothing right about that. Rotten bastards. That's conniving. That's sneaky. That ain't right.
Well, it's like if you work for the government or the state or local county, and you're trying to build yourself up to have some kind of little nest egg, and they bring in manpower, some young kid, what was it, 16, 17, 18, whatever, 24, whatever they are. And if they don't pan out, they go get somebody else and work them until they can't pan out, get somebody else. They don't build nothing.
Yeah, like a staffing company or something.
Right.
Mm-hmm. Wow. That's no good.
Right. Because what they do there, a lot of these factories, they have a 90-day hire in. So they'll work, staffing companies will work you 89 days and then lay you off and then bring you back 2 days later and put you back to work again.
And that's no good either. That's no good either.
Nope.
There's some sneaky, conniving people. That's just so wrong. It's a damn shame that we have to work so hard to make so little. I mean, I went through it, so I know exactly what it's about. You're there at the job site, and of course, I didn't go to just one place. Again, I'm an electrician, and we built gas stations. And so the gas stations, once they were built, of course, you moved to the next one. Well, it seemed like the gas stations were getting further and further away from where I live. And I wasn't getting paid until there were boots on the job site. And sometimes it would take an hour and a half to get to the job. So I got an hour and a half invested in making it to work. I get my boots on the site, and I'm working all day long. I put in my 8 hours, and I got another 3 hours back. So I've already got, 8, 9, 10, 11 hours just going to work, and I'm only getting paid for 8. Now, that wasn't bad enough. If you choose to, or they ask you to work more than 40 hours, which this part I'm about to tell you is illegal, but he wouldn't pay overtime. Again, that's very illegal in the state of Texas. I don't know what they do in other states, but you in the state of Texas, you get 2 15-minute breaks and a half-hour lunch for an 8-hour period. And anything after 40 hours, you get paid time and a half. That's just the way it goes. Now, what people do to avoid that is they put you on this part-time schedule to where you will never ever make over 40 hours, period. So you're considered part-time, you know. So you were never ever paid time and a half. The particular company I was working for, and it's not any state law or whatever, but they didn't have no paid vacations, no paid days off. Those are all perks that a normal company would give you. You know, there was none of that. When I was working for the school district, I would get a 3 to 5% increase in pay each year. I never received a pay raise in like 5 years, 6 years, I guess it was, working for this particular company. Now I'm leaving it. I'm going to say it like that. The long story to that is I worked for this company's father for the longest time. I must have been working for the company for almost 20 years. Dad passed away. Kid took over the company, had no idea how to run it. And so it kind of went from there. So I was a long time employee, and he ended up firing me because when it was all said and done, here comes a long story. I don't mean to take over your show. The long story was he fired me. I went to unemployment, and I said, look, I've been fired, and I don't feel it's just. And they got us on a conference call, and in this conference call, he actually come out and said that he's old, you know. So he was intimidating himself. He put himself in a bad light. And I'm thinking at that point, are you sure you want to say that? And the more he got to talking, the more he got pissed off, and the more he was incriminating himself, you know. And so they said, no, Drunken One's right, you know. So they started paying me, and well, he wasn't happy with that. So he said, y'all look through it again. And they looked through it again, and they again said, well, nope, Shane's right. So to be very honest, I milked it for what it was worth, you know, and moved along. I'm not the guy who likes to, I don't do food stamps. I don't do unemployment because usually I'm the working guy. But anyway, I deserved it because I worked for him or for his father until he passed away. I was literally there when his father passed away on the job site. Very true story. And then he took over the company again, having no idea exactly what we were doing. We were building gas stations, and he was a residential electrician. So we had no idea what we were doing. I kind of moderated all the work for the gas stations and stuff. But again, no paid vacation, no pay increases, no nothing. So, and so when all that was said and done, I said, screw it, I'm not going to go to find another job at a company. I'm going to try it by myself. And so I've doubled my wages, and I'm staying pretty busy, knock on wood. I'm staying pretty busy, and word of mouth is keeping clients coming to my, you know, calling my phone and stuff. So all is well. I'm sorry. Why am I telling you all this shit? That's a true story. You can wake me up at 3 o'clock in the morning and I'll tell you the same story. It's all true story.
Hey, Drunken One, tell us about that story again where that sorry piece of crap.
I know I can. It's a true story. I swear. I swear it's a true story. I can do it again and again. I swear.
I was a garbage man for 25 years, and I was backing down the street and caught a telephone wire with the top of the truck. Not with anything that was above the truck, with the top of the truck. So I stopped. I called my boss and said, hey, I caught a telephone wire. Well, he come up and he said, you're on the wrong side of the road. And I said, no, I'm not. I'm going the direction of travel because it's a dead end road. So I had to back in and then drive out. I said, so I'm going the direction of travel. I'm in the direction of travel lane, but I'm going backwards. So he fired me for being on the wrong side of the road. So I got the Teamsters, and they said, no, you're not. It's not right. He was in the right, and you guys are wrong. And they said no.
Yep.
Well, come to find out, they wanted an excuse to fire me.
Right. Yep.
And that was an excuse. And I was at a landfill dumping a truck, and one of the other landfill managers was there, or one of the guys I used to work with, one of the managers from then. He was there too, and I was talking to him. He said, "You know, you got fired." And I said, "Why is that?" He said, Your boss bet me a fifth of wild turkey that he could fire you and make it stick." I said, "Well, you better go back and collect, because he ain't going to make it stick." Because I went to arbitration. I won in arbitration. They appealed it. I won the appeal. They appealed that. I went down to the 6th District Court in Columbus, Ohio, which is the highest court you can go besides the Supreme Court.
Right.
And I won. And when it was all said and done, they owed me like 3.5 years wages for that bottle of whiskey.
Nice. Yeah. Who gets the middle finger now, buddy? You know, exactly. Yeah, I'm not the one that milks the system or whatever, but it's not necessarily the system. It was him. You know, it was him. And like I said, when we got that conference call thing, he was intimidating himself. You know. He's just, the more because he was like he's like angry guy, and the more he got to being angry, you know, the more he just showed his ass. And so it was like, wow, really? You're making this really easy. I was scared about the whole thing, you know. It was like, and I'm a good guy, you know. I'm a good guy, you know.
Well, but, I got fired before from the same company, and this was like 6 or 8 months before that, before the long-term one. And the reason they fired me, he flat told my boss, or my union rep, that I was over 40 years old and I wasn't as fast as these guys that are 23 and 24.
Bam, done.
And you know what the union rep said? He said, "You want to recant that, because when we get done, you know, he's going to sue the shit out of you. You might want to bring him back tomorrow."
Yep.
And tomorrow I come back to work. Yeah,
well, that's what mine did. He was along the lines of, "Well, I'll pay you. You know, I'll pay you 2 weeks if you'll just quit." I said, "No." I said, "Are you refusing me work? Are you saying that you don't want me back?" And because he kept letting me sit home a couple of days in a row, you know, and well, we don't have anything, work's kind of slow, whatever. I said, am I unemployed now? You know, and so, so I just went through the motions, you know, and just to make sure that I'm trying to do the right thing, you know, trying to do the right thing. He had a bunch of people come in and come through his company, stole some of his clients and moved on with it. So he got some of what he deserved. He wasn't right. He just wasn't right, and he got what he deserved. Like I said, he had some people come in and it was this is a true story, I swear. Their last name is Goodo, and these were the Goodo boys. They're all like tall, blonde, you know, young men. And there's 4 brothers, and so they come in and they were all working through the ex-boss there, and they got in tight with the clients, and so they kind of took over the clients, and so my old boss, he got what was coming to him, because as soon as they adopted the clients from the old boss, of course they quit the company, you know. Hey, we can do this for cheaper and blah blah blah, you know. And so anyway, he got he got his just desserts, you know. He got his just desserts.
You know, well, when I worked for the garbage company, I worked for Laidlaw Waste System. Then it was bought out by Allied Waste System, and then it was bought out by Republic, which are all big garbage companies.
Oh yeah. Well, they're down here even. Yeah. Allied and Republic are down here.
Yeah. But then they wouldn't learn. They would screw somebody over and fire them. Next thing you know, you'd see that guy out in his own garbage truck, and he'd pick up 1,000, 1,500, 2,000 customers, and you know, they'd start feeling the pinch, so they would buy him out. You know, and I got this. He's got a hot dog cart, and you know, I worked with him, and they bought him out twice. You know. They bought him out, brought him back to work. They fired him. He went and bought another goddamn garbage truck and started to work again, and they bought him out again.
Damn straight.
You know?
My next venture, I'm going to get me a damn hot dog cart.
There you go.
It won't be any competition. You're way up there.
We go call it the drunken dog.
Very nice.
Okay.
I'm writing that down right now. I'm writing that shit down. So
Yeah, that'll be hot dog is soaked in vodka.
I'm going to have to get a beer license. This now. All right. I can do this. I know these folks. The drunken dog. Don't think I can write that down.
That way you serve a hot dog with chili cheese and everything on it, and serve it with a beer and a fry.
I'm spelling the way you're spelling dog too. I'm putting a dog in there. That kind of that appeals to the young folks. I'm gonna leave out the 63.
Well, see, this
that shows age.
You see my hat?
I do. Yeah, I like your hat. Yeah. Grab a dog.
That's the business. Grab a dog.
Grab a dog. That's awesome. Yeah, and so you say you put the dog in the bun, and then they can build or like the sauerkraut also, but they build it with all the condiments, right?
Right.
Nice.
Yep.
That's what's up. How big? You say cart? Are you literally talking about like something with two wheels that you can push around by yourself, like one person? It's a cart, not like a truck or whatever.
No, it's got a little 4 foot by 42-inch trailer frame underneath it that you pull behind your car.
Okay.
And then when you get where you want it, you just take the hitch off, and it's got 2 handles, and you can pull it around.
Nice. That's cool. Awesome. Sounds well balanced. Beer
Yeah,
brats.
it's not bad.
Yeah, some beer brats, right? That's what I'm thinking. Some right. Got some brats and sauerkraut and. Whew.
I'm gonna add this next year. I'm gonna add a flat top grill to it, so we can do like Philly beef and Swiss and stuff like that.
Whoa! Now you're going uptown. I can see that happening.
We're talking about because I can put anything on there that I don't have to cook. I mean, Philly beef and Swiss, I'm not cooking. I'm actually just warming it up. But you can buy frozen meatballs and spaghetti sauce, and spaghetti is already actually cooked to begin with. So when you throw it in water, you're just warming it up. But you can make spaghetti and all that other stuff, right on that.
Yeah.
'Cause I've got I've actually got a double steam pan or steam table on that cart.
I think I've asked you already. Paint me stupid because I forgot, or the people that are in the chat that might not know. Okay, so if you're not cooking it and you're just warming it, you still have to abide to health inspections and stuff because it has to be heated to a certain degree, literally a certain degree.
Yeah. Okay. I got to follow all the health codes and stuff.
Sure.
I believe it's 145 degrees for hot dogs and stuff like that.
Mm-hmm.
I got a cooler there for my meat, and that's got to be kept at 34 degrees and below, I believe.
I'm not quizzing you about numbers necessarily, but it definitely has to be maintained at a certain degree. Right.
I paid $800 in the last 2.5 months to get my license, my registrations, my permits, and my inspections done. So.
And that's good for a whole year?
It's good for a year. And plus, I got to have 2 paid inspections done. So I got to pay $90 twice. They got to come out and inspect while I'm on the job. So,
okay. So you're talking, what was the first number? I'm sorry, you said 80. So you're talking about what was your first inspection? The entourage of the cost of the first inspections? You said 80 or 800?
Yeah, 800.
800. Okay, so you're talking about with all the math you gave, so you're talking about $1,000 in regular and all the everything. So you get $100 a month, pretty much. Just rough math here. $100 a month goes into just keeping it legal and running.
Right. And I live in Michigan, so I can't do it 4 months a year, 4 or 5 months a year. So when we start again, we're going to start in April, and I'm going to try to hit some of these big box stores and stuff like that, and start being out there a couple of days a week. it doesn't take much because
that really skews the math. You're talking about $1,000 a year, but you can only run it 4 months. So now you're moving the math into like $500 a month to keep it running.
No, I can run it 8 months a year.
Oh, 8 months a year. Okay, so $250 a month. Is it pretty lucrative selling dogs? I mean, is it all right?
We did our first event. We did a 3-day event. Started at 7 o'clock on Friday, and we were done at 2:30 that afternoon. We started 7 o'clock Saturday. We were done at 5, and then we started at 7 on Sunday, and we were done at 4. So I don't know how many hours that was, but we grossed $1,700 for that 3-day weekend.
Nice. Wow. Right. Okay. Yeah. You're talking about like just rough numbers. Yeah, $500 a day. Yeah. Right. That's good. Wow. Selling some dogs. Hell yeah.
Well, that doesn't count the cost.
Right. But that doesn't count for the cost of the product and whoever is serving dogs.
For less than $300 or $400, So.
There's nothing wrong with that. Shoot, man, that's a good, honest business, man. You can't go wrong with that. You're giving a good service. Right. There's nothing wrong with that. You meet a lot of folks. They'll say $400 a day, $300 a day, even. That's awesome, man. Slinging some dogs, man. That's awesome.
We were going through 25 packs of hot dog buns a day, and that was the 12 packs. Now, here's an interesting fact for you. Go to the store and look at the hot dog buns. I'm serious. You buy a 12-pack, they're all separated. You buy an 8-pack, you got to rip them apart. How many times have you ripped hot dog buns apart and ripped the bun in half?
Okay, no, I was thinking something totally different. Why do you get 10 dogs and 8 buns? What's up with that?
I have no idea.
Right, what's up with that? That's so wrong. you get 10 dogs, 8 buns. What?
Yeah. So, I buy my hot dogs in 80 count packages. So like about 2 40 count packages. And and we buy the hot dog buns in 12 count buns because all you gotta do is what I do is we just clip the end off with a pair of scissors and then run the scissors up the package and open it up. Now you got 12 buns. You can just reach right in and grab one at a time. You don't have to rip them apart, and that's where you lose your money because your buns cost more than your hot dogs do.
Is that true?
Yeah.
That's from a true professional right there. Now you quote that to your kids. Your buns cost more than your hot dogs do. I'm sorry. I'm just trying to make a little fun with that. Your buns are expensive. That's a shame. Why is it that we all know that hot dogs really aren't the most premium of products, but why is it that you can get a meat product and it costs more than flour and baking goods? That just seems weird.
I can buy 80 hot dogs, all beef, for $29 for 80 of them. And now, in order to buy the hot dog buns are $2.50 a package for a set package of 12. So, figure that out.
Crazy. That's crazy. Yeah. I'd had to be just a little more sober and quicker with the pen to do the math on that. But yeah, that's crazy. You would surely think that the wiener would be worth more than the bun.
Well, it actually is, but I mean, as far as the hot dog, I think it's like 38 cents or something like that, and the bun is like 29 or 32 cents or something like that.
Yeah. So you got less than 60 cents wrapped up in the thing. Right. How much do your dogs cost?
I saw them for $2.50 a piece, and sausages go for $3.50 a piece.
That's good. That's like a $2 markup on it, almost like $1.80 markup. No, that's awesome. Right, but you're providing that service, and if it wasn't for you, those dogs wouldn't be there. By golly, no, that's awesome. No, there's nothing wrong with that, and that's a fair price. That's a good, honest, fair price. There's nothing wrong with that.
You get whatever you want. Your, ketchup, mustard, relish,
Right.
onions, cheese.
You build it yourself.
banana.
No, that's awesome.
So you
That
get
is
chili and
awesome.
sauerkraut. So,
Right.
but
Hey,
I just
what kind of
I just
chili? What kind of chili do you use up north there? Here our
It's,
brand, Wolf brand. What kind of chili do you use
what
up there?
brand? I use a South Haven. I buy it from South Hearth. I buy it from Gordon Food Service. I buy it in number 10 cans.
Oh, yeah, it's a food service thing. Yeah, it's a big can then. Yeah, I get it. Yeah, it's a big can. Yeah, awesome. So the buns take up a lot of space. Do you have room on the cart for all the buns that you use in a day's time?
I've got a bun cabinet on the cart itself. It holds 100 and I know it holds 30 dozen buns.
Did you hear that, Voodoo? He's got a bun cabinet. He got a bun cabinet. How many guys got a bun cabinet?
Now,
Not many.
now the pop cooler on the cart holds 144 pops, and then the meat cooler holds 100 pounds of hot dogs.
And all of it's so balanced, and that you, with all that product you have, it's so well balanced that you can actually move it around like by yourself. Yeah. You can wheel it down the road and set it up at the next corner or whatever if you wanted.
Right.
Awesome.
Well, see, I got a stand on mine. But a lot of people, what they do is they take the stand off and they put a wheel on it, a third wheel.
Yeah, third wheel.
And then that way they can wheel it around a lot easier.
Oh, okay. I get it.
That's cool.
Yeah, we don't have hot dog stands around where I live necessarily. I mean, I know what you're talking about. I've seen them, but and I don't live in the city where or anything like that. But so is it something that you just you have on pretty much an everyday occurrence, or is it like special occasions that they have events or concerts or something, or how does that go?
Well, we just do events and auctions and stuff like that.
You just wheel it out any old day of the week, and the town dwellers come by and get your product, huh?
Right. Yeah, it's just like in this state, you got to give them an intent paper at the health department. So you got to tell them that you're going to go be someplace, and so they know where you're at. But we usually do events. We do auctions. We'll do graduation parties or birthday parties or whatever.
Okay, so your services are kind of rented out like that, right? They you as a caterer. Sort. Yeah. No, that's neat. Okay. You do a bunch of kids parties, I guess, right? I'm thinking hot dogs and kids. You do a bunch of kids parties and.
Well, we haven't done any yet, but we will do some. I put it out there that I had a woman ask me the other day what it would take to do a party, and I said, well, there's 100 hot dog minimum. So do it for nothing.
I'm not laughing at you. This is just business. Yeah, this is a hot dog. Right? I'm sorry, yeah. I'm not laughing at you. This is fun. No, this is neat. $100 minimum.
Well, like it's $250, but they don't realize.
It's business. It's serious. This is cool.
Yeah. So they don't realize that I have to actually get buy a couple of boxes of hot dogs.
Sure.
And they're frozen, so I gotta unthaw them. So now after I've unthawed them, I can't use them. After a couple of days, they got to be either used up or thrown away.
Oh yeah.
So if they don't use them, I'm out of money. So that's why I do 100 hot dog minimum.
Right. That's not. I don't mean. I'm not laughing at you. It's just. I mean, it's a great service. I don't usually talk about hot dog vending. No, that's right. That makes perfect sense, right? Once you thaw out this big case of hot dogs, you've got to use them within a certain time, otherwise they're going to waste. Right. Yeah. Exactly.
Yeah.
That makes perfect sense, right? It's lost product.
So, but the last event we had like 5 dozen. No, wait a minute. They had like 12 packages of hot dog buns left. So, I give some to the neighbor, and there was a guy walking down the street that walks around the block, and I said, hey, you guys use hot dog buns? He said, yeah. So I give him a few packages of hot dog buns.
Nice.
Because there's more than what we were ever going to use, and I don't want to throw them out.
Exactly.
I had I had a package today that was in the refrigerator that we hadn't used, so I had my grandson take it out and shred it all up and give it to the birds. You know, 'cause-
Oh, right, right. But I think of like a women's shelter or like something like that, maybe that, or just a shelter, not necessarily women's, but right, a shelter that maybe you could. And if you're going by the numbers, you could actually call that a donation. That you're not actually,
Right.
you might be able to write it off at the end of the year. I don't know how. I'm not the guy that writes things off, but I'm just saying, if you have other credentials and such that you should be able to do something like that, maybe.
Oh yeah, you could do that. You could do as a tax write off on that because you're giving
Exactly.
to the
Right.
yeah.
Yeah. I had these extra dogs, and I gave it to the Salvation Army or some, however that goes. Right. There's got to be a way to make that work for you.
We got a soup kitchen just down the street from me, and I
There
think
you
about starting to send stuff over there. You know, so.
Exactly. You'll be well known in your area if you're not already. You're gonna be super well known, and they're all gonna love you.
Yeah.
I'm sure. Do you have a lot of followers? Do you have a lot of repeat customers that come to your stand and they bring their buddy there and they go, "Oh, Bill, man, you gotta go to the stand, man. This guy's got the dogs." You know. Do you have a lot of that happening?
We was at we've only done one. I just started this business, so we've only done one show so far, and we got one to do tomorrow. We did that 3-day weekend, and I had a guy come to my stand 4 times in one day.
Nice.
For a sausage, so at $3.50 a piece.
Okay.
You know.
Yeah.
So,
what brand of sausage do you use?
I buy it from Gordon Food Service. It's a Polish sausage.
They're all food service stuff, right? They're all food service. So it's quality meat. It's quality product for sure. Yeah, if you're getting them through like Cisco or whatever, yeah, they're going to be. They may not be the best ever, but they're definitely not poor quality.
They're good quality.
They're commercial.
Yeah, they're commercial grade. Yeah, right. You're getting good stuff.
Good stuff.
Yeah, exactly.
So, yeah. Now we sell mostly Michigan-made products. We sell Faygo Pop, and we sell potato chips made in Michigan. Our chili is actually made in Michigan. Let's see what else. Oh, we sell Absol Pure Water, which is made in Michigan, or bottled in Michigan, and pumped out of the wells in Michigan. And there's something else I think we buy that's from Michigan. I think it's the mustard. I think is from Michigan, or the ketchup, but no, it's relish. It's from Michigan.
No, that's awesome. You're keeping it local. Yeah, and that appeals to your customers, right? We're not getting this other weird crowd. This all Michigan proud, or whatever your slogan might be there, right? But that's cool.
But we also we buy. I didn't know you could do it until I was down there checking it out. But we buy our onions already diced up in a 5-pound bag.
Yep.
Oh, that's good.
Saves you have to do it. Yeah.
Oh yeah, it saves a bunch of time and a bunch of crying.
And it's only like $7 for a 5-pound bag of onions. Already peeled and chopped and everything.
Yeah, you can't beat that with a stick. Yeah.
No.
Here you go, drunken one. You have to wear one of these.
There you go. Right. Right with the canister even. Yeah. A little trick to onions is they say you put a piece of bread in your mouth. Then it's something about that. I guess it keeps the gases from the onions to getting to your nose.
Right.
Or peel them underwater. The cutting procedure, I guess, couldn't be done underwater, but yeah.
Yeah, the peeling underwater. Yeah.
Yeah. You peel it underwater.
Yeah.
I love onions, but man, they tear me up. My eyes.
Oh, really? No, I'm cool with onions. It's green peppers, like the bell peppers. They tear me up like that, and cucumbers. But I like cucumbers so much. I can deal with that. They can revisit me if they like. The green peppers, they don't go well for the rest of the day.
All right, you guys. Well, it's midnight here. I'm gonna have to shut her down because I got a busy day today or tomorrow. So or today. It's after
Yeah.
midnight.
Yeah.
So
No
I gotta
way.
get up early, wash my cart, get everything ready. Then,
Okay.
I got a show starting at 3 o'clock tomorrow afternoon. So or today
All
at
right.
3 o'clock.
All right.
Well, thank you so much for having us. Hopefully, I didn't. I kind of what do you call it? Kind of bombarded you with questions and stuff about your cart, but
No, I loved it. I enjoyed
Make a
it.
video tomorrow. So I'm gonna make a video of us using it tomorrow. So yeah.
nice. Yeah,
Oh,
no, that's
yeah.
cool. That's great. That's great. I need to get off these damn live chats and start watching these videos that y'all are putting out because everybody has asked, "Well, did you see the video?" I was like, "No, I've been on these damn live chats. I'm so far behind. I don't even know how far. I mean, I could tell you if you wanted to know. You don't want to know though. I'm way behind on watching videos, but I just seem to enjoy the live chats a lot better than watching videos.
Right.
Anyway, clean your cart. Have a good day tomorrow. I wish you the best of luck. Take care of your peoples, and I'm sure they're gonna love you for it. You're gonna be the Iron Dog Master of Michigan.
There you go.
I used to live in Michigan a long time ago.
I appreciate everybody for showing up. Thank you for spending time with us. It really does make me feel good that you wanted to spend time with us.
How many people are in the room? I don't see that number because I'm not in that. I see the chat, but I popped out the chat.
It says 7 viewers. So.
7. Okay. Well, so we had 12 or 15 a while ago, right? All right.
Well, those 7 people didn't have nothing better to do than just to listen about hot dog chat.
Yeah,
I enjoyed it. I enjoyed it.
It's hot dog chat. You're gonna have to start you a news segment or whatever on hot dog chat. It's awesome, dude. I've enjoyed it. It's been a lot of fun. I learned a bunch.
Hey, I tell you what, if you guys want to watch that kind of stuff, there is a channel that's called the Hot Dog Store and the Hot Dog Cart, and they're on YouTube.
Sold. I'm writing it down.
Write that down.
I'm kidding. Okay, I swear to God, I'll look that up.
I think it's called the Hot Dog Cart. That guy, he sells millions of hot dogs, or he sells millions of hot dogs a year. He went from being a man on welfare with 8 kids to a multimillionaire selling hot dogs.
Nice.
Oh, wow.
Now he makes hot dog carts.
Right, exactly. Well, see, and taking it one step further, if you knew what it took to make to have a good cart, then you could mass produce the carts to sell to people starting in this venture. So thinking the next step further, maybe I don't want to be the hot dog guy, but I want to be the one that builds the carts for the hot dog guy. I don't have any capital to be able to put into action like that, but I'm just thinking outside the box a bit. I mean, maybe I don't want to be the guy that's serving the dogs, but I want to provide the carts that and look at Yeti coolers. It's just a cooler with thick walls. And they're getting $230 for a little cooler, not even a big cooler, a little cooler. But it's technology that's went into it, and they're everywhere now. All right. I'm sorry I'm keeping you up late.
If you look up Lucky Dog or Lucky Star cart, that's what I got. I got a Lucky Star hot dog cart. And it's made in Cement City, Michigan, which is like 38 miles from where I live. And they run new around $4,200, and the resale value on them is damn near just about new price.
Okay, no. What's a cart go for? I mean, just an average. I mean, I'm sure there's really nice ones, but okay. What one that you were talking about that's got the grill on top? That seems like that'd be the nicest one. What's something like that around?
Anywhere between
$12,000.
How much?
12,000.
Oh no, a lot cheaper than that. You can get them. You can get a good used one for anywhere between $1,500 and $4,000, and you can get a new one anywhere between $3,500 and $5,500.
$5,500. Okay, $5,500 for a nice cart. All right.
Yeah.
There's money in that, man. Okay. That's interesting. That's interesting.
Get on Craigslist and punch in concession or punch in hot dog, and you'll see what happens. You'll see what comes up.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. You're going to run me down another foxhole. I love this. I look up the weirdest stuff, and I'll tell you what, I will just, whether I, try to get into anything like that or not, I just want to know, just to have some simple, stupid knowledge that other people don't know.
I've been doing this for months. I've been looking, almost over years, actually.
That's awesome.
And I've been looking at cotton candy machines. Popcorn machine is the highest making money that you can get. Because you got like 12. Yeah, you get like 12 cents into a bag of popcorn, and you sell it for $2.
Wow. I'm in the wrong business.
So, yeah, well, you can buy a good popcorn machine for about $700. You can buy that's one of the very good ones. And after you make your money back, you put 15 or 20 cents worth of popcorn in that hopper, and it gets you about $10 worth of sales.
Wow, nice. Yeah, well, that's a real power consumer. The electrician in me is coming out now. That's a real power consumer. So you'd have to have some kind of generator or something to make that happen for sure.
Right.
Yeah. Solar power popcorn.
There you go. My brother has a video out there. It's called the 2,000-watt solar generator, portable solar generator.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
And he only has one video, but he made a 2,000-watt solar generator, and he's got like an 8-minute video on it.
Okay. Yeah. No.
His name's Kevin Miller. So if you want to look at it, just look at Kevin Miller, and you'll find it.
Okay. So. Yeah, I have a little solar power here. It's not much. But I do a little solar here. Matter of fact, everything that's back here is all solar powered. It all runs off of DC batteries, golf cart batteries, and a power inverter. It's a nice inverter. It's as clean as normal power, as regular pure sine wave power. Kevin Miller.
Yeah.
Okay.
I tried to figure out how to upload his video onto mine, but I can't figure out how to do that. And so
I see. You have to get his permission for sure. I'm not sure how to go about it either, but you have to get his permission for sure.
Oh, I got his permission. He wants me to do it, but I don't know how to do it yet. So.
Oh, okay. I will try to remember to. I know some other people on YouTube that know how to do things like that. Like people that change channels, maybe channel names or whatever, and they're moving their videos from, say, Iron Dog to Dogman or something, whatever. But you're able to move one set of videos to another channel to do that. Okay, I'll try to keep you in mind for that one.
All right, man.
All right.
Well,
Cheers to the chat room. Good night, everybody. Thank you so much, Abandon, for moderating. All I see is wrenches in the group. I love it. Also, I was going to go back through and read some of this stuff. They were talking about pickled eggs and all kinds of cow brains and awesome. All right. With no further ado, good night, y'all. I'll see y'all next time.
Yeah,
be sure to Voodoo, Iron Dog, and myself. I'm gonna put something in the chat. There's something. Look at my channel. Yeah, look at my channel and be sure to sub to my station channel. Oh, good night, Mega Fred Zeppelin. He's awesome. I love that guy. All right, buddy. You take care too. We're out of here, guys.
Good night. Good night, Voodoo. Good night.
All right, take care. All right.
Yep. Thank you, Voodoo. I'll see you next time, buddy. I'll see you on the next chat. I know you're staying awake. I know you're staying awake. I'll see you on the next chat. All right. Take care. Nighty night.